Pat Novak for hire.
Sure, I'm Pat Novak for hire. That's what the sign out in front of my place says. Pat Novak for hire. It's the easy way because down here on the waterfront in San Francisco, you can't afford to wait your turn. If you're going to make a living down here, you got to do everything you can. And you got to be out of the hen house by sunup. Even then, it doesn't work out always because you get trouble tax-free. It's like leukemia. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no way to duck it. You might as well try to start a conga line in a cathedral. I found that out Monday night when I met an old friend. It was the night before elections, and I was sitting in the office scratching married women out of an old date book when Sam Tolliver showed up. I hadn't seen him for years, but it was a nice, easy meeting. What other way is there when you're good friends?
You look just the same, Patsy.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Sam. Sit down.
Sure. Doing well, I guess, huh?
Oh, you get different stories. Where have you been?
Oh, all the hard luck stops. Syracuse for a while and Joliet. That's where I come from now.
Yeah? That's where they got a big prison.
Uh-huh.
When you came too far, Sam, you should have stopped in Oakland.
Huh?
That's right. If you're out here to play small robbery, you better think it over. It's a tough town.
Don't ride me, Patsy.
I'm not, Sam. But once you start losing them, it's hard to win again. I just thought you might want to know about San Francisco.
Thanks, but you don't have to worry, Patsy. I got a smart streak. I'm here mostly to ask a favor.
Yeah?
Can you spare me one for old time's sake?
Medium-sized. Go ahead.
I want to borrow one of your boats.
Did you come all the way from Joliet to borrow a boat, Sam?
If it's going to hurt that much, forget it.
I just asked. All right. When do you need it? Tonight?
It's to pick up a package in the bay about 9 o'clock.
Sure, I'll run you out.
No, it's a little different, Patsy. I can't make the trip. You'd have to do it for me.
The favor's getting bigger, Sam.
You'd have to pick up the package and bring it back here. I'll be waiting at 10 o'clock. I guess you won't buy, huh, Patsy?
I'm not impressed.
It'd mean a lot to me, Patsy. It really would. And you couldn't get hurt, honest.
Nobody gets hurt, honest. It's the other way I'm worried about.
Well, I wish I could tell you, Patsy, but I can't. You know how it is. Sometimes you can't, but... Well, it's that way now, but... You'd be doing me a real favor and you wouldn't get hurt.
That's what Henry used to tell his wives. All right, Sam. But you put out a bad story.
Well, Patsy, you have to go by the China Star. She's out in the stream. Just tell them you came for that package. They won't ask. Just tell them you want the package.
Yeah?
Talk to the captain. I'll be waiting here at your place about 10 o'clock. And, Patsy, it's important. Don't let anybody else have it.
All right. I'll see you here at 10.
Thanks, Patsy. It's a big favor.
We're old friends.
Yeah. We're old friends. Nothing wrong with them, huh?
No, there's nothing wrong with old friends, Sam, except sometimes they wear out on you. When Sam Tolliver walked out of there, I began to worry. I don't know why, because he was always a good guy. But if you leave good silk out in the rain, it'll shrink. Well, it was too late to change my mind now. I was going to get that package and say goodbye to Sam Tolliver. Only things didn't work out that way. You start with trouble and it never stops. It's like offering to buy aspirin for a two-headed boy. About 8:30, I took a boat and I started out into the bay. Halfway out into the stream, I had to give way to a tanker. After she throbbed by, I picked up the China Star, tied up at buoy 327. It was a broken-down old barge, so old I expected to find Noah hiding out in the bilges. Well, I went aboard, and they took me into the captain's cabin. It was going to be tougher than Sam thought. The old man had some questions, and he was about as smooth as a bag of fingernails. Right away, I got the idea.
What do you want?
I came out for a package.
Who are you?
What good'll a name do you?
Who are you?
What do you care, mister? This isn't our dance. Just give me the package and I'll leave.
Keep shouting, tough boy, and when you're all through, tell me your name.
Now, look, I'm not out here to haunt your boat. You got the right face for it. I'm just passing through.
If you're running a small boat, you got papers. Let's see them.
Yeah. You're too handy in your own cabin.
Let's see. Novak, huh? You a Polak, Novak?
Yeah, and it feels fine. How's it being a pig these days?
Don't get jumpy. I just asked. Who sent you here, Novak?
I'll forget you asked. Just keep the package. I'm going home.
You walk home on the bottom, then. Now, look, Novak, somebody steered you wrong. Maybe it was no questions once, but it's not that way anymore. Just want to keep the book straight. Who sent you?
Sam Tolliver. You need a pencil?
No, that's enough questions. You see, Novak, all you had to do was answer. You can have the package now or talk some more.
I'll take it now. Where is it?
On the desk behind you there.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome, Novak.
The captain didn't like company. When he hit me, I dropped down to the floor like a piece of hard-working lint. The last thing I remember was Sam Tolliver sending me out to this boat. I knew then I had no more business here than second trumpet in a string quartet. I could hear voices and people moving around, but it didn't help much. You can get that kind of service in a tomb. Somewhere along the line, they moved me, because when I woke up, I was lying in a cloud of platine on a couch in a different cabin. The class of people had improved. She was bending over me with a cold towel and a warm look. And from where I was, she had a figure like a shot of brandy on a winter night. When she said hello, you knew that all you had to do was send up a flare and relax.
Good evening. Welcome back.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
A little used up. I need recharging.
Here, put your head on my lap. There. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Forget the towel. I'll struggle along this way. By the way, whose lap is it?
I'm Ellen Morrow.
Where's your friend?
The captain?
I guess so, the brave guy, Axel Arm.
He's down getting your boat ready.
What's he doing, punching holes in the bottom?
He'll be back in a minute. The package will be ready and you can leave.
No, you keep the package. The last time I got a headache.
I'm sorry about that. It was a mistake.
That's what they told Marie Antoinette. By that time, her head was 40 feet down the street. What's in that package?
It wouldn't help if you knew.
You let me work that out, huh?
Work out the answer, then.
How about Sam Tolliver?
Slow down, Betsy.
I'm not going that fast.
You're going the wrong way. I'll help you lick your wounds, darling, but I'm not going to get talky.
What do you got to lose?
What have I got to gain except your gratitude? I can get that any night with a couple of drinks.
How is he, Ellen?
How does he look?
Too comfortable. On your feet, Novak.
Yeah. You ought to rent that out, sweetheart. I'd sign a lease myself.
I'll finish the sweet talk, Novak. You get on your way. Here's the package.
No, I changed my mind about the package. You keep it.
Your boat's ready. Unless you want to get tossed in like a mackerel, take the package and beat it.
What's in it, and where does Sam Tolliver fit?
You asked once already with your head in her lap. You want me to sit down?
Well, you got brains after all.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought they were all in your fists. Yeah, you're still smart.
Take this package. Show him the boat, Ellen.
I'm going to remember you, mister.
Helen's going to lead you by the hand through the dark. Stop beefing and settle for the simple pleasures.
I will. I'll remember you.
Concentrate on Ellen. You'll get a better memory.
I went out on deck with the girl, and as I got to the starboard side, I noticed her hair for the first time. The way you're liable to suddenly notice a flower after a hard rain. Her hair was red, and as the orange lights of the bridge reflected against it, it seemed like a prairie fire, away down in the valley, flaring up quick and then burning low again. The rest of her would have made a good prairie fire, too. It was the only good thing I could think of on the way across the bay. The water was as quiet as a drowsy caterpillar, and I had a chance to think. Why had they changed their mind about giving me that package, and how wet were Sam Tolliver's feet? Well, it must have been about 11:30 when I pulled into the pier and started on the run for my office. The lights were on, and I burst right in because I had a lot to ask Sam. But it wasn't Sam.
What's your hurry, mister?
I came here to meet a friend.
That's the guy laying in the corner. You don't have to hurry.
No, this isn't my friend.
He doesn't look like one. I'm Sergeant Grimes from Homicide. If you're Novak, you're in trouble.
Why?
A guy lying under your desk, dripping like a broken inkwell, and you trot out a question like that?
Well, it's a bum caper somewhere. I was supposed to wait for a guy named Sam Tolliver.
It might as well have been a streetcar. I'm not going to press you, Novak. I don't care. I'm just going to take you downtown.
Well, this boy quit too late. I've been in the bay the last 2 hours. You can check. I went out there to pick up a package.
The one you got in your arm?
Yeah, it's for a guy named Sam Tolliver.
Let's see.
Okay.
It doesn't say that. It says Mr. John Reedy, 720 Post Street.
I wonder what that means.
Let's find out. We'll take it by Reedy's place.
I got it for Sam Tolliver.
You can buy him another. We're going by Reedy's before we get downtown.
What's the matter with you? Do you want it on an 18-foot screen? I didn't kill the guy. I don't even know him. I don't even know this John Reedy.
Wait a minute, Novak. I believe you. I believe every word you're saying. Except this is one time you'd be better off lying.
When we left my office, I felt as if somebody had walked through my stomach on stilts. Oh, there were loose ends bobbing up everywhere, and you couldn't get to any of them. It was like chasing a spider with a bowling ball. With all this new stuff, I forgot about the ship. Who's going to worry about blood poisoning if he's busy having hemorrhages? I began to wonder more about Sam. Where was he? And how was I going to palm off that dead stand-in? Grimes didn't seem worried. We got into his Nash and headed for 720 Post Street. It was an apartment hotel, and Reedy lived up on the 3rd floor. On the way in, Grimes picked up a key at the desk, and we rode up in the elevator with one of those shifty-eyed little guys who'd sell his mother if he didn't have to fatten her up. When we got to Reedy's door, Grimes took over.
Open up!
Maybe he can't hear you, Grimes.
Nobody home. Let's go in.
Why? We don't know him well enough to sneak in.
I rate a hunch, Novak.
Okay. The light's on your side.
Leave it out. Let's look around.
Okay. The stray bodies belong to you, Grimes.
You go look in that set of bedrooms. I'll check over here in the library. Give me a yell if you see any.
All right.
Novak!
Two of them. I got one by the desk. The other started down the fire escape. I'm going down in front. Take this gun and stand by the fire escape. He may get trapped and start up, so keep your eyes open.
I walked into the library. The window was open, and the curtains were blowing over the dead man's face. It was a good thing, because you can't split the difference with a service 45. I took him by the heels and dragged him away from the window. His eyes were rolled back as if he expected somebody to tap him on the shoulder and tell him it was all a mistake. His face was contorted and frightened, maybe a little embarrassed, like a deer caught in a traffic jam. Well, I stayed at the window about 10 minutes and watched the fire escape. There was no action there, and Grimes wasn't back, so I started for the door. I had company right away.
Hello, Novak. You move?
Oh, Hellman.
It's a big gun you got.
Well, ask Junior here on the floor. He thinks it's even bigger.
I'll check myself.
Sure, and it's going to be easy because it's right in the family.
Yeah?
Yeah. Belongs to one of your boys down in Homicide.
Go ahead.
A sergeant by the name of Grimes steamed in here and knocked down Junior, and then he beat it down to get the other guy.
I don't believe it.
Well, talk to him.
That's why I don't believe it. There's nobody on the force named Grimes. On this one, you're all alone, Novak.
There's got to be a Grimes. The guy had on a uniform.
I don't care if he had on a playsuit, Novak. The guy's a phony. He's not from homicide. He's a killer.
That's what I meant, Hellman. I knew Hellman was right. If Grimes was on the level, he'd have booked me instead of coming up here. He came up to Reedy's with murder in mind. Even if they believed the story about Grimes, I was still on the spot. That made me accessory to murder. And I was going to look worse when Hellman found the guy down in my office. On that one, I had star billing. Oh, everywhere I turned, things were worse. I knew it was going to take a low-budget miracle to bail me out. It was like trying to give nose drops to a herd of elephants. Hellman seemed to like the idea. Hellman rolled the guy, and there was no identification. But he never works for nothing.
A few bucks in the guy. I'll put it in the safe.
The only safe you got has suspenders on it.
I don't like that, Novak.
Oh, you'd do anything for a buck, Hellman. If you got the right bid, you'd sell the tomb of the unknown soldier. Thanks, Hellman. I'm getting a big list tonight.
I can do all of that I want, Novak, because you're in the corner pocket now. I get a tip-off from the Chronicle to come up here, and I find you holding last rites.
You got a bigger headache, Hellman. There's another stiff down at my place.
Huh?
That's right, Grimes again. He was sitting there when I walked in.
Where were you?
Out in the bay, picking up a package. It's right there on the desk.
What's in it?
I don't know. It was for a friend of mine named Sam Tolliver. He's disappeared, and Grimes brought the package up here.
I'll take it downtown.
You better tag by the China Star. That's where I picked up the package. It's out in the bay, so you'll need a boat. Even a guy with your complex needs a boat.
I'll touch all the bases, Novak. You just stay 10 cents away from headquarters. You can pay your own way into the can.
Yeah, well, that's what'll happen if I wait for you. I'll be standing out in the downpour.
That's right, Novak. If there's a chance, I want to see you get first prize.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be stuck unless I shop around myself because you got lockjaw of the brain, Hellman.
Yeah?
That wouldn't hurt you so much, but if it spreads, you're going to be in trouble. That's what I'm waiting for. Well, if something didn't happen soon, I was going to be about as embarrassed as a hostess with leaky plumbing. I was counting on Hellman to shake down the skipper of the China Star. If that didn't work, I could close shop. I didn't have any leads. There wasn't anything I could do but sit on my hands. It was like taking your niece to a nightclub. I had to stumble around until something showed. So I looked up the only honest guy I know, an ex-doctor and a boozer by the name of Jocko Madigan. Oh, he was all right until he found out sometimes you can feel as bad the next morning without a hangover. I toured the town and finally found him at Lupo's trying to put the vineyards out of business.
Ah, Patsy, you're just in time to start the day off right. Mama Lupo, some wine for Mr. Novak. You can only have a quart. We're running low.
Look, it's almost midnight, Jocko. I got to talk to you.
We're not going to turn into pumpkins. You need some wine.
No, I don't.
Patsy, when you die, the artwork is going to be simple. On your grave, they'll chisel a picture of a pair of slacks, a hamburger, and a double malt.
All right, Jocko.
The final symbols of a decayed civilization, because that's as close as you ever got to civilization, a remote connection at best. Like a bookie, they love horses, but they die on a stock farm. It's the same with you and civilization.
You all through, Jocko?
I won't fight against your sober babble. What's the matter?
There's a dead guy down in my office.
A friend of ours?
No.
Oh, that's too bad. We'll miss the wake.
I'm going to get half hung by homicide. The other half is dead up in a Post Street apartment. Hellman thinks I'm the boy.
Patsy, I wish you wouldn't hang around me when you've just killed somebody. You tarnish my declining years.
I went out to the bay to pick up a package. When I got back to my place, instead of a friend named Sam Tolliver, there was a dead guy there and a phony cop called Grimes.
How do you make the distinction?
He grabbed the package and we took it up to Post Street. After a quick hassle in the dark, I'm standing over a dead guy in John Reedy's apartment.
John Reedy?
Yeah. Do you know him?
Most people do. He's running for office tomorrow. Is he the dead man?
No, I don't think so. What about Reedy?
He's running for a board job.
Yeah? Would anybody have a reason to work a plant on him?
Maybe.
What's he like?
Oh, a sort of liberal by marriage.
Hmm?
A reactionary with a rich wife. Supposed to be a good man.
Well, how about the opposition?
Oh, a lot of them are running. One is Simpson. He couldn't beat an asthmatic turtle across a tennis court.
Well, we're getting somewhere at least. If Reedy's good, the gambling dough would frame him to lose.
Yes, if politicians can ever lose. A murder in his apartment would look too phony, though.
Yeah, but maybe that package wouldn't. Jocko, you got to help me. I want you to check on the registration of the China Star and then nose around to find out what you can about tomorrow's election, will you?
If we lived in a monarchy, this wouldn't happen.
That fast double play has got something to do with this election. Now hurry up, Jocko, and when you're through, tag by my place. I'll call you there.
Have you a bottle in the house?
There's a tap in the kitchen. That'll have to do.
No, thanks. Outside of a child in pain, the most pathetic sound in the world is running water. Good night, lover.
I left Jocko and ducked into a phone booth. When I called Hellman, he poured out news like a rotary press. They broke open that package down at headquarters. It was full of dope. Plain garden variety, the kind a man uses to forget either his wife or secretary. I was sure then the package was a plant on Reedy. Hellman didn't see it that way. He said the 2 dead men were Gunsels, last addressed before San Francisco State Prison at Joliet. I needled him about that phony cop Grimes. Hellman said they just got a tip-off by telephone. Grimes was an ex-sergeant in homicide whose real name was Vic Rothery. I asked him who phoned in the tip-off, and Hellman said he didn't know the guy. His name was Sam Tolliver. I got out of the Chronicle morgue and looked up everything I could on John Reedy. All politicians' children sit on the floor. There was a picture of Reedy there with his family grouped around him on the floor. I pulled the clips on Vic Rothery. It was Grimes, all right. Well, that gave me something to work on, so I went on the prowl for Ellen Morrow. I found her running a dice game in a little after-hours joint on Eddy Street.
You want chips, Novak?
You don't want to play against yourself? Yeah, give me some.
All right. See how good you are.
Okay.
8's your point.
Yeah. You seen Sam Tolliver?
Make your point, Patsy.
That's it. Where's Sam Tolliver?
5. You're not even warm. You're not warm on Sam, either.
He left me hanging with a murder rap.
Your friend double-crossed you.
He double-crossed you, too.
Another 5. You're in a rut, Patsy.
He turned in Grimes. That's right, baby. They know he's Vic Rothery now. You still like Sam Tolliver?
No. Keep rolling, darling.
Is Grimes your boyfriend?
He used to be. I'm sentimental.
Where's Sam Tolliver?
The Herrick Hotel. When you see him, tell him I sent you.
I will if we talk that long.
There it is.
Hey, come on.
8.
That's right.
I guess I lose, Patsy.
I guess you do. Be seeing you, baby. She changed when I left. The first time out, she was alive and breezy like the Maine coast in July. But now she was broken up and lonely looking. And as I walked out, I thought of an old Dixie cup somebody had used up and thrown in the alley. Well, I got down to the Herrick Hotel, but Sam Tolliver wasn't there. Maybe it was better that way. I left a note for him, a short note that even a Mongolian idiot couldn't trip up on. If Sam was going to show his hand, he had to do it soon. When I got back to my apartment, Jocko was already there. He was giving a concert for the mice.
Oh, she pushed a baby carriage, she pushed a baby carriage in the merry, merry month of May.
All right, Jocko.
She pushed a baby carriage, she pushed a baby carriage, she pushed it for a Williams man who's far, far away.
Oh, stop it, will you?
Patsy, I wish you'd get rid of that radio and buy a good harpsichord.
What'd you find out, Jocko?
Nothing from the China Star. She weighed anchor and went to sea at 11:45.
How about Reedy?
Well, there's heavy gambling money against him. And there's talk about a last-minute scandal. All the newspapers had tip-offs.
Where was he tonight?
At a rally in the Mission District with his whole family.
Well, that'd leave time for a plant. They broke open that package. It was full of dope.
Oh, that makes sense. He was once under treatment for malaria. The drugs found in his apartment would make it look bad.
Yeah, I'll get it. Hello, Novak talking.
I hope so, because you got a lot to do.
What's on your mind, Hellman?
A girl named Ellen Morrow. Who killed her?
Did they?
About 20 minutes ago. Vic Rothery's picture was all over the place.
Yeah, they were chums. You better pick up Sam Tolliver. He's at the Herrick Hotel.
I'd rather have Vic Rothery.
Haven't you picked him up yet?
No, we're on our way out.
Well, you better hurry, Hellman. There won't be any voters left.
I thought Sam Tolliver was a friend of yours.
Well, that's the trouble with close friends. You give them the shirt off your back so they can see where to put in the knife. After Hellman's call, I knew we were coming up for the last hand. I met him, and we rode down to Vic Rothery's hotel. It was early morning, just about the time Dawn is too sleepy to get out of bed. In the pale light, Geary Street looked like a shabby old lady with a snootful, and Rothery's hotel was worse. Hellman flashed a badge on the night clerk, who reached over and handed us a key. It was a funny thing to notice then, but the guy's hands were short, and his fingers were peeled and stained yellow as if they'd been dipped in weak acid. Well, we rode up to Rothery's room. As we got out of the elevator and turned the corner, somebody ducked into Rothery's room. That was enough for Hellman. He started down the hall.
Open up in there.
You got another customer, Hellman.
Open up.
Come on in. You're going to wake everybody up.
Hello, Sam.
Come on in. Don't mind the gun. It's loaded.
You're a handy cop, Hellman.
That's it. I'll close the door. All right, over near the window.
Yeah.
Go on.
Sure.
You got an answer for Rothery here?
You too, copper, over near the window.
I ask you. You got an answer for Rothery here?
You're looking at it, mister. You know, Patsy, I'm sorry you came. I could bounce a few off of this guy with no pain at all, but it's going to hurt on you.
Don't kid me, Sam.
I don't know why you came, Patsy. You could have left me alone. I didn't mean to put you in for this. Things went wrong and you were in, that's all, but I didn't mean to do it, Patsy.
Give the man your gun.
You were a good guy to me, Novak. I'm sorry you drew the deuce. I'm really sorry because, well, you were a good guy to me.
Well, I'm not anymore, Sam. You got 5 feet to make up your mind.
I got it made up, Patsy. Now stay back. Let me try it out on him first.
You've had practice.
Stay back, Patsy. I'm in a hole and I'll burn my way out. You know that. Patsy, I'm in a hole. I gotta get out.
Don't kid me, Sam. I was your last friend. All you got now is the road.
Stay back, Patsy, please. Patsy, stay back.
Give me that gun, Sam.
I must have prayed wrong, Novak.
Yeah. Sorry, Sam. I'm a tough loser.
Yeah. You were right, Patsy. It's a bum down for a small robber.
For a while, you looked big.
Not for long, though.
No. You're a small-time bum, Sam, and you're better off dead.
I wouldn't argue it. I'm sorry, though.
I doubt it.
I guess that's right. I didn't try very hard.
How's your friend, Novak?
Let's go. The friendship's over. Well, Hellman finally pieced it all together. He got that skipper back and put him under the lights. The story was damp, but it fit together. They were all in on a deal to railroad John Reedy. Vic Rothery headed up a bunch to plant the dope in his apartment. But Sam Tolliver got anxious and decided to get the stuff for sale. He talked a couple of buddies into it and sent me out to the ship to pick it up. The captain smelled a switch and knocked me out long enough to get word to Rothery on the beach. Rothery got the guy in my office and the other guy that Sam posted in Reedy's place in case anything went wrong. That left only Sam on the other team. Rothery wore the uniform because it was an easy way to plant the stuff in Reedy's apartment. But the timetable went haywire and he got tripped up by that tip-off call to the Chronicle. That's about the way it was. Well, Hellman asked only one question. How come Sam Tolliver headed for the girl's place and then Rothery's? I don't know. Except maybe that note I left Sam. How'd I know he'd believe a lie? Oh, it worked out for everybody except John Reedy. He lost the election anyway. Jocko forgot to mention the guy was a Republican.
Pat Novak for Hire was previously released by ABC, the American Broadcasting Company, for listeners in the United States, and rebroadcast for our men and women overseas. This is the United States Armed Forces Radio Service, the voice of information and education.
Petri Wine brings you Basil Rathbone and Nigel Bruce in the new adventures of Sherlock Holmes. The Petri family, the family that took time to bring you good wine, invites you to listen to Dr. Watson tell us another exciting adventure he shared with his old friend, that master detective, Sherlock Holmes. You know, the lives of Holmes and Watson were not always filled with action. They spent many a quiet evening at home in Baker Street, discussing the problems of the world over a glass of port. You know, it seems that no wine is more expressive of friendship and hospitality than port. And I'm sure there's no port wine more enjoyable than Petri California port. Try a good glass of Petri port after dinner some evening, or any time you get together with your friends. You'll love the rich, ruby red color of that Petri port. You'll love its smoothness and full body. Its remarkable and wonderful flavor. A flavor that comes straight from the heart of luscious, hand-picked grapes. Serve that Petri port alone, or serve it together with cake or cookies or with fruit. Yes, and serve it proudly. You can, because the name Petri is the proudest name in the history of American wines. And now I'm sure our old friend Dr. Watson's expecting us. Let's tap on his study door.
Come in.
Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening, Mr. Bartell. Come over here by the fire. I was just having a cup of coffee. Would you care to join me?
Thanks, that'd be nice.
It'll prevent you falling asleep during my story tonight.
There's no chance of that, Doctor. From the hints you gave us last week, it sounded like quite a story. It began in a circus in Paris, you told us?
Yes, my boy, the circus. A colorful world of sawdust and spangles. A world, Mr. Bartell, that I may tell you confidentially, always held an irresistible fascination for me when I was a youngster.
Me too, Doctor.
In fact, when I was 8 years old, I fell desperately in love with a lady bareback rider. A stunning creature who wore pink silk tights with gold sequins on them. Unfortunately, my mother caught me writing her proposal of marriage, and I'm afraid that, well, that's another story, and one that you probably wouldn't find very interesting.
I'm sure I would, Doctor, but I think it would be safer to stick to your Sherlock Holmes story.
Yes, you're probably right, my boy. Well, it was a winter in the 1890s, and Holmes and I were in Paris. On our second day there, Holmes suggested we attend that night's performance of the Cirque Royale. Needless to remark, I was delighted, Mr. Bartell. And shortly after 9 o'clock that night, I found myself seated beside Holmes in a box near the ringside. It was an incredibly vivid scene, even for that city of color and light. The gay costumes of the women and the gaudy trappings of the ringmasters and clowns looked like a giant kaleidoscope under the blazing glare of the arc lamps. As we sat there, a brass band nearby blared forth some popular music of the day, and yet he didn't appear to be enjoying himself. And so I leaned across and touched his arm.
What is it, Watson?
Well, you're very quiet, Holmes. Aren't you having a good time?
A good time, oh, I suppose, old chap. I was just wondering where Mr. Edwards is.
Mr. Edwards? Who's he?
An extremely distinguished client who was to meet us in this box at 9 o'clock.
Client. Oh, this little excursion was on business. After all, yes, I might have known it.
Don't worry, old fellow. In your case, I think you'll be able to combine quite a little pleasure with the business.
Well, can't you be a little more explicit, Holmes?
Shh. Here comes the ringmaster.
Mesdames et messieurs, j'ai l'honneur de vous présenter ce soir la grande vedette du cirque, Mademoiselle Gisèle Girondet, équestrienne incomparable.
Giselle Gironde, yes, I've heard of her. She's a bareback rider, isn't she,
Honest in France, old fellow. She also has quite a reputation as a femme fatale. 3 duels have been fought over her. A young English officer in the Grenadier Guards committed suicide last year because of her. And a famous French banker is at present languishing in prison because her extravagances drove him to appropriate funds that did not belong to him. Yes, Watson, she's an extremely colorful personality.
You know, Holmes, the funny thing, when I was 8 years old, I fell violently in love with a lady bareback rider. She wore pink silk tights with golden sequins on them, but unfortunately...
Here she is, old fellow. Here she is.
Holmes, she's exquisite. Look at the way she's jumping from the back of one horse to the other. Sheer poetry of motion.
The lady appeals to you, Watson.
By George, yes, indeed she does. In fact, Holmes, I don't mind telling you that if I weren't a married man and a poor
you'd like
man...
to court the lady, eh?
Yes, I should
Excellent,
indeed.
old fellow, excellent. That's the very reason for our attendance at the
Well, what
circus.
in heaven's name are you talking about, Holmes?
Ah, there you are. Good evening, Mr. Edwards.
Holmes, my dear fellow, how are you? I haven't seen you since that little affair at Windsor Castle when Mother...
Excuse me, sir. I am Mr. Mycroft, and this is my friend, Sir William Nigel.
Sir William Nigel?
Oh, of course. And I am Mr. Edwards. We must respect each other's incognitos, eh? How do you do, Sir William?
Well, I'm extremely honored to meet you, Your Royal... Mr. Edwards.
How'd you like Giselle? Isn't she a stunning creature?
Yes, indeed she is, sir.
The four of us to have supper together after the performance tonight, I understand, Mr. Edwards.
Well, unfortunately, I can't be there, Mycroft. There's some stupid affair at the embassy which I have to attend. We must postpone the dinner until tomorrow night.
Oh, very well, sir.
Come over to my hotel a little early and we can discuss the whole business. Personally, I think a lot of fuss is being made about nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I must go back and see Giselle for a moment and tell her that I can't keep our appointment for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, Mycroft. Good night, Sir William.
Good night. Good night,
good night, sir.
Et maintenant, pour votre plaisir, les frères Salini, les jongleurs internationaux.
Holmes, what's all this mystery? That wasn't Mr. Edwards. It was the Prince of...
Watson, please. Discretion, old fellow. Mr. Edwards, as you know, is extremely democratic. Too much so, possibly, when one considers his position and responsibilities. He's become quite seriously involved with Mademoiselle Giselle, the lady bareback rider who has just left the ring.
Oh, so that's it.
The Foreign Office, quite naturally, I suppose, is deeply concerned over the matter. And I've been entrusted with the delicate mission of protecting Mr. Edwards.
Oh, does Giselle Gironde know that his true identity, do you suppose?
That's the first thing that we have to find out. It's possible that she is simply captivated by having a rich Englishman at her feet. If, on the other hand, she knows who Mr. Edwards is, then we may be in for a great deal of trouble.
Yes, but how are you going to find that out?
By tempting her with a richer Englishman. And one with a title. That, my dear fellow, is why you are Sir William Nigel.
You mean that...
your job, old fellow, is to do your utmost to steal Giselle Gironde from Mr. Edwards.
But, I don't even know the girl.
We shall remedy that defect in a few minutes. As soon as the performance is over, my dear chap, I shall take you to her dressing room and arrange an introduction.
I must say, Holmes, the backstage life at a circus is even more colorful than in the ring.
What makes you say that, old fellow?
Well, I just saw a pinhead having tea with a bearded lady while a sword swallower was standing behind him practicing his act.
Oh, hello. See that man standing talking to the girl in tights?
Yeah, attractive, isn't she?
The gentleman is Inspector Vernet of the French police, an old friend and a distant relative of mine. Vernet, how are you?
Ah, Holmes, mon cher ami, comment ça va?
No, Vernet, please. On this occasion, my name is Mycroft, if you don't mind, and this is my friend, Sir William Nigel.
How do you do, Inspector?
Enchanté, Sir William. Permit me to introduce Mademoiselle Yvette Marat.
How you do?
How do you do, mademoiselle?
How do you do?
What brings you behind the scenes at the circus, may I ask, mon cher Mycroft?
My friend Sir William is most anxious to make the acquaintance of Mademoiselle Gironde.
But of course, every man wishes to meet Giselle Gironde. Why not ask Vernet? He will present you to her. Ha! He knows her well.
Oh, now, Yvette, chérie, do not begin that all over again.
You're in love with her. You've always been in love with her. I wish you were dead. Sometimes I think I could kill her myself.
Upon my soul, Inspector, she's a fiery little thing, isn't she?
Ah, ça c'est vrai, ça, Sir William. Many times I've told her that Giselle Gironde would never waste her time with a simple police inspector. She prefers a wealthy foreigner. But Yvette ne comprend pas. She does not understand and she does not believe.
Mademoiselle Nara was dressed in tights, Bernet. What does she do in the circus?
She walks the tightrope.
Oh,
She's
yes,
queen of the high wire. A charming and a talented girl, but a most jealous one.
Vernet, my distinguished friend Sir William Nigel is most anxious to meet Giselle Girondet. Will you introduce him? I should prefer not to appear on the matter at this stage.
Oh, mais certainement. I will take you to her dressing room. Please come with me, Sir William.
Right. I'll see you later, Holmes.
I'll be waiting for you, old chap. Good luck.
You're a lucky man, Sir William. Giselle has quite a penchant for the Englishmen. And when they are rich and have a title, I am sure she finds them irresistible.
You really think so?
Oh, but of course. Quel dommage that I am only a poor policeman. Here we are.
Entrez.
Giselle, mon chou, permit me to present to you Sir William Nigel. He's a great admirer of yours.
Yes, indeed, madam.
Sir William Nigel. Come and sit here beside me, Sir William.
I shall leave you. Au revoir.
Sit closer. There. That is much more cozy, no?
It's nice of you to see me, Mademoiselle Gironde.
Oh, don't be so formal, my Englishman. You may call me Giselle, and I shall call you... Let me see, I shall call you Sir William... Willie! I shall call you Willie. You do not mind?
Mine. I'm delightful. Quite delightful, my dear. I was hoping perhaps that you care to have a little supper with me tonight, Giselle. So what about some oysters, a cold pheasant, and a bottle or two of Pomeranian Green 72? You get to taste rather well, don't you think?
Oh, Willie, I can see you are a perfect host.
I don't know about
One
that.
moment, I get my cloak.
Well, you know, Giselle, it's a funny thing.
What is the funny thing, Willie?
When I was 8 years old, I fell violently in love with a lady bareback rider at a circus. History seems to be repeating itself.
Here.
Alfieri, do you no longer knock when you come to my door?
Who is this man?
My name is Nigel, Sir William Nigel, my good man, and who may you be?
I am Alfio Alfieri.
I am Alfio Alfieri. And what is he? A trainer of wild animals. An imbecile. Va-t'en!
You must not speak to Alfio in that way. You belong to me. Send this stupid Englishman away.
Founded impudence.
Grossier. Belong to you. Giselle belong to no one.
Do I have to take my whip to
Put
you?
down that way. Put it down, you scoundrel.
Next time it will be your face, Carla.
You infernal blackguard. Raising your hand against a woman. Shocking.
Bravo! Monsieur Willie has knocked him down.
He certainly deserved it.
Oui. And you in turn deserve something, Willie.
Oh, what was that?
Come close, Willie, and I give it to you. A little kiss.
Oh, yes. Thanks awfully.
Oh, Willie, you are so strong, so resolute, so brave.
Oh, it was nothing, my dear Giselle. Nothing at all. Here, more champagne, Gus. More champagne.
Oh, Willie!
Giselle?
Oui, Monsieur Edwards?
I have a box for the opera tomorrow night. I was hoping that
Oh,
perhaps...
I'm sorry, Monsieur, but my time is occupied. I am showing the delights of moment to mon cher Willie.
Mademoiselle aime mieux le collier de perles à 5 rangs ou celui à 3 rangs?
He says, which do I prefer, the 5-string color pearls or the 3-string color pearls? What does my Willie think?
So that you can't hang too many pearls on a pretty neck like yours. I'll take the 5-string collar, my good fellow.
You're doing splendidly, Watson, splendidly.
Yes, but Holmes, I felt such a blasted fool handing that jeweler fellow a check signed by Sir William Nigel. You quite sure that it'll be honored?
Don't worry, old fellow. Remember who our client is. Money is the least important concern in this matter. On with the masquerade, old fellow. On with the masquerade.
More champagne, garçon.
Willie, you are such a headstrong boy.
More champagne. Citadel, you dear little thing.
Oh,
evening, Vernet. Has Mademoiselle Girondet come in for the evening performance yet?
Yes, Monsieur Holmes. I escorted her to her dressing room half an hour ago. Monsieur Edwards is in there with her now. At last, it seems, she has use for a poor policeman. Last night, she found a threatening letter on her makeup table. Since then, she has been most grateful for my company.
A threatening letter, eh? Any idea who might have sent it?
Oh, yes, of course. I'm afraid I have, Monsieur Holmes. I told her to pay no attention. By the perfume of the notepaper, I recognize the sender. A jealous tightrope walker called Yvette Marat.
Oh.
Poor Yvette. She would make a very inferior criminal, I'm afraid. Still, Giselle asked me to stay outside her dressing room till the performance starts. You wish to see her?
Yes. Oh, good evening, Mr. Edwards.
Evening, Mycroft. Evening, Inspector Werner.
Comment ça va, Monsieur Edwards?
Look here, Mycroft. I think this little game's gone far enough. Giselle has just refused another invitation of mine. Now, I know who Sir William Nigel is, and I swear I'll tell her.
Don't you think, sir, that the lady is hardly worth bothering about? Surely this whole incident with Sir William proves that she's a scheming little adventuress. A fictitious title and an apparently bottomless purse have shown her up in her true colors.
I could have told you the same thing without such an experiment, my friend.
Well, I suppose you're right, Mycroft. I've been a fool. An idiot who lets a pretty ankle turn his head. A conceited dope.
Let us just say, monsieur, that you have been a man.
Good evening, sir.
Oh,
good evening.
Good evening.
Just going back to see Giselle for a moment, I brought us these flowers for her. I'll be back in a jiffy.
Just a minute, Watson. I hate to dampen your ardor, old chap, but the masquerade is ended.
Ended? What do you mean it's
It is no longer necessary for you to impersonate Sir William Nigel or to pay court to Giselle.
Oh, really? 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 Well, that's a great relief, sir. Great relief. I've hated the whole business.
Oh, yes, I'm sure you have. We appreciate the sacrifices that you've made, don't we, Sir Edward?
Yes, indeed.
Well, I must go back and see her once more, though. We had a rendezvous for tonight, and I must cancel it. A gentlemanly thing to do, you know. I won't be a minute.
Never have I seen a man more downcast. Obviously, with him, my dear Holmes, business was a pleasure. Alfieri, where are you going?
That Englishman. I just saw him go into Giselle's room.
To whom are you referring?
That man that called himself Sir William Nigel. 2 days ago, he struck me. I have to settle with him. No man may strike Alfieri.
Do not cause any more trouble, Alfieri. From what I've been told, you thoroughly deserved what happened to
you. Here he come now. You, English, you. Alfieri challenge you to a duel.
Holmes!
Watson, old chap, what is it? You're as white as a ghost.
It's Giselle.
What's wrong with her?
She's dead. She's lying there in her dressing room. Strangled.
Strangled? And only half an hour ago I spoke with her myself. Since then I've been standing in this corridor, guarding her door at her own request. Only 2 men have entered Giselle's dressing room since then. You, Monsieur Edwards, and you, Sir William Nigel.
What are you suggesting, Vernet?
I am suggesting nothing. I am stating that these 2 gentlemen are under arrest for suspicion of murder.
Dr. Watson's unusual story will continue in just a few seconds. Time I'd like to take to remind you that one wine that seems to be the outstanding favorite among the ladies is Petri California Muscatel. That's probably because, like a beautiful woman, Petri Muscatel is subtle and intriguing. Petri Muscatel is the color of burnished gold. And its flavor, well, it's the flavor of big, plump Muscat grapes, picked by hand carefully and tenderly, and they're just full of wonderful, delicious juice. If you want to show that you really know the wine that women prefer, serve Petri Muscatel. Serve it after dinner or later in the evening. It's wonderful. And why shouldn't it be? It's a Petri wine. Well, Dr. Watson, so you and the mysterious Mr. Edwards got yourselves arrested on suspicion of murder, huh?
Yes, Mr. Bartell. Holmes did everything in his power to persuade Inspector Vernet to release us, but it was useless. And so, while Mr. Edwards and myself were languishing in detention cells at the local Sûreté, Holmes and the French inspector were examining the dressing room of the dead woman.
I'm sure, Inspector Vernet, that being as keen a detective as you are, you must suspect the true identity of Mr. Edwards.
Of course, Monsieur Holmes. But that is the danger of incognitos. If he chooses to assume the identity of plain Monsieur Edwards, then he must run the risks of plain Monsieur
And
Edwards.
you're convinced that either he or my friend strangled Mademoiselle Girondet?
It is obvious.
Then I'll have to prove to you that they didn't. Let me examine the body again, will you? If she had been strangled by either of my friends, why would her body be lying here under the window? It's as far away from the door by which they left this room as possible.
That proves nothing.
No, but it's odd.
Giselle was a strong girl. There might easily have been a struggle. Perhaps she tried to get away through the window.
And yet there are no marks of violence on her throat. Just this piece of very fine cord that did its deadly work so cleanly. Cut with a knife.
Please do not remove the cord, Monsieur Holmes. The body has not yet been photographed.
Jeremy Vernet, you're making it very hard for me, aren't you? You notice, of course, that the window is open.
Yes, but we have examined the snow outside. There were no footprints within 3 yards of the window. The murderer must have entered by the door that I was watching.
Yes, it would be hard, even for a professional acrobat to jump in. An acrobat? Vernet, your young friend, Mademoiselle Yvette Marat, is a tightrope walker.
Yvette, but...
Yes, she certainly had a motive. She'd even sent a threatening letter. I heard her express hatred and jealousy for this dead woman. It's conceivable that she could enter a room by a window without leaving footprints in the snow. Where was she at the time of the murder?
I do not know. I was waiting for her in the corridor.
Then I suggest that we investigate her alibi at once. And after that, Inspector, I must pay a visit to the Sûreté. I don't want my friends to think that I've deserted them. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Holmes.
I'm afraid it looks rather black. As I was telling you, Yvette Marat, the tightrope walker, was able to establish a completely satisfactory alibi. Vernet still suspects you or Dr. Watson.
Well, that's ridiculous.
May I ask you a very straightforward question, sir?
Of course.
I can well understand that if you had gone into the dressing room and found the woman already murdered, you might easily be tempted to conceal the fact, to avoid a scandal involving your person. Will you swear to me, sir, on your true identity, that Giselle was alive when you left her?
She was, Holmes. I swear it.
Thank you, sir. That's all I wanted to know.
Holmes, I'm glad to see you. You know, I've been thinking. All this depends on Vernet's evidence. But supposing he was the murderer. He told us that Giselle had turned him down, you know.
I'd thought of that, but Mr. Edwards swears that Giselle was alive when he left the room. And yet that means that Mr. Edwards... Oh, no. It's unthinkable.
Holmes, you're not suggesting. Holmes, if I thought that were possible, I'd confess to the murder myself. My life wouldn't matter if it'd save a scandal like that. Great Scott, it'd shatter the empire.
Dear old Watson, you will not sacrifice yourself. You're as valuable a British institution as the Lion himself. No, my dear fellow. It will never sacrifice you, not while my mind is still capable of... My mind? That's it. Thank you, Watson. You've given me the answer.
Holmes, what are you burbling about
Be patient,
now?
old fellow. In half an hour, you'll be out of this cell, and the real murderer will be in it.
Questions. Why must Alfieri answer so many questions?
Because he will not yet tell the truth. You murdered Giselle Girondet.
How many times I have to tell you I did not kill her? Why should I want to harm her?
Because you were jealous. Because she humiliated and tormented you.
But I was not in her dressing room. I've already proved that fact. Am I a magician that I can kill somebody without entering a room?
Alfieri, I know how you killed Giselle Girondet without its necessitating your entering this room.
And you're a smart man. Please to tell me.
I don't need to tell you. With the aid of Vernet, I'll show you. Open the window, Alfieri.
What game is this?
Very well, then. I'll open the window myself. Put your head out. Come on. So. Who do you see? Inspector Vernet, standing 3 yards away, where you stood, and he's got your long training whip.
No!
Don't move! Stand there. The inspector hasn't your skill with a whip, but he wants to try a little experiment.
No, leave him alone!
All right, Vernet. I'm holding him.
Well, Mr. Edwards, I mean, well, sir, this is a pleasant change from a prison cell, isn't it?
It certainly is. Holmes, I can't tell you how grateful I am. I still don't quite understand how you did it.
Watson, in rather a roundabout way, was responsible for giving me the clue.
Oh, how was that, Holmes?
Well, on more than one occasion, old chap, I've had cause to deplore your rather florid style of writing. Tonight, I was very thankful for it. When I began to speak of the capabilities of my mind, Suddenly I remembered a phrase of yours in which you referred to its whip-like rapidity and accuracy. That, of course, made me think of Alfieri, the animal trainer.
Exactly how did he kill the poor girl?
Well, sir, he stood outside the window, far enough away to leave no incriminating footprints. Called to Giselle, probably persuaded her to lean out, then snapped the whip around her neck, pulling it tight and strangling her.
And then I suppose he cut the cord and let the body fall back into the room.
Precisely, old fellow. We found a whipstock among his tackle, a whipstock from which the lash had been cut. The stub of lash left matched the cord around the dead girl's throat.
Amazing business. And I don't mind telling you, fellas, I'm very thankful to be through with it.
Yes, so am I, sir. In fact, I wouldn't be at all surprised if this whole incident cures me of my love of circuses.
Oh, I didn't know you had a predilection in that direction, Watson.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, if you don't mind my saying so. When he was 8 years old, he fell in love with a lady bareback rider. Didn't you, Watson?
Indeed. What happened?
Well, sir, I don't remember her name, but she wore pink silk tights with golden sequins on them. And I wrote her a rather hot-headed letter. Unfortunately, my mother...
Well, Doctor, that was one of the most unusual stories you've ever told. And I might say you played a very prominent part in that case yourself.
Oh, I suppose I did at that, Mr. Bartell. Giselle was a beautiful girl. Beautiful.
Boy, I sure love that nickname she gave you. Wheelie.
Yes, I thought it rather nice myself. Well, that is, I mean...
Don't get embarrassed over a nickname, Doctor. You should hear the nickname I had. Well, when I went to school, all the girls called me Bottles.
Bottles? Oh, I see, from Bartell. Bartell.
Some nickname, like a prophecy.
What do you mean?
Well, they called me Bottles, and now that's what I like to talk about most. Bottles. Bottles of Petri wine.
Oh, I should have known.
And I'd like to talk about Petri wine because, as far as I'm concerned, it's the swellest wine that ever poured from a bottle. That's because the Petri family really knows how to make good wine. Well, they ought to. They've been making good wine ever since they started the Petri business way back in the 1800s. And since the Petri family has always personally owned and operated their business, they've been able to keep that fine art of winemaking right in the family, handing it on down from father to son, from generation to generation. So it's no wonder, whenever you want a good wine, you want a Petri wine, because Petri took time to bring you good wine. Well, Dr. Watson, what new Sherlock Holmes story are you going to tell us about next week?
Now, next week, Mr. Bartell, I'm going to tell you of a strange adventure that Holmes and I had in the swampy fenlands of Norfolk. It concerns a gypsy encampment, a child that vanished, and a horrible death in the murky depths of a fearsome quagmire.
Tonight's Sherlock Holmes adventure was written by Dennis Green and Anthony Boucher and was suggested by an incident in the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle story, The Adventure of the Three Students. Music is by Dean Fostler. Mr. Rathbone appears through the courtesy of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, and Mr. Bruce through the courtesy of Universal Pictures, where they are now starring in the Sherlock Holmes series. The Petri Wine Company of San Francisco, California, invites you to tune in again next week, same time, same station. Sherlock Holmes comes to you from our Hollywood studios. This is Harry Bartell saying goodnight for the Petri family. This is Harry Bartell saying goodnight for the Petri family. This is Harry Bartell saying goodnight for the Petri family. This is Harry Bartell saying goodnight for the Petri.
From Hollywood, it's time now for Edmund O'Brien as...
Johnny Dollar.
Ralph waiting again, Johnny. I'm glad I caught you before you left.
It was almost 2 hours before my plane leaves. What's on your mind?
Another cable just came in from Manila. The amount taken in the burglary is roughly $75,000.
That's dollars and not pesos.
Dollars, yeah. They mentioned that a clerk has dropped out of sight.
Native?
An American. Name's Blake, Daniel Blake.
Blake, all right.
Now, That's all so far. What's your hotel in Manila? Do you know yet?
Yeah, the Hotel Tondo.
Tondo. Good. I'll get word to you there if I learn anything you can use. Well, good luck on the trip.
Edmund O'Brien in another adventure of the man with the action-packed expense account. America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. Expense account submitted by Special Investigator Johnny Dollar to Home Office, Columbia All Risk Insurance Company, Hartford, Connecticut. The following is an accounting of expenditures during my investigation of the Woodward, Manila matter. Expense account item 1, $1,850 airfare and incidentals between Hartford and Manila.
$1 from the incoming PAL flight number 103. Will you go to the ticket office, please? Passenger Dollar from incoming PAL flight
My name is
number
Dollar. I
103.
was being paged.
Oh, yes. These gentlemen are waiting for you. This is Mr. Dollar, sir.
Oh, yes. I'm Floyd McDonald, Mr. Dollar, local manager of the Woodward Company.
Oh, how are you, sir?
And this is Irving Morgan, my assistant.
Morgan? Glad to meet you.
I've made arrangements to have your luggage sent to your hotel if you'd like to do it that way. Irving and I can drive you right in.
Fine. That's darn nice of you.
Well, I know how it is. At least I don't want to bother with details after a long flight like that.
You'll give me your luggage check, sir?
Oh, yeah. Have them right here.
Thank you.
Well, that's all, I think. Car's right outside. We can give you the details of the burglary on the way in.
He told me very little that I didn't already know. The store he managed, one of Manila's largest hardware stores, was part of the American-owned Woodward chain. He had discovered the loss of the $75,000 himself Monday morning when he'd entered his office and found the safe open.
Naturally, I feel very badly about it. But everything that can be done is being done.
I don't know who the main office is blaming it on, but I think you'll find that Floyd and I were anything but careless. We've got 5 years without a loss behind us to prove that.
And it only takes one failure to ruin a success, Irving.
This $75,000. Do I understand that it was all American currency?
No, it was made up of pesos, too. I stated the amount in dollars and cents when I reported the loss.
Were you in the habit of keeping as much money as that in your office safe?
Well, it wasn't my idea, or to my liking. It was because of a company rule. They were worried about conditions on this side of the Pacific and ordered us to stop banking our cash here. Instead of the usual yearly transfer of our money, it has been going to the States once a month.
They didn't save much this time. What about this clerk, Dan Blake?
Oh, don't get me started on him.
No, there's nothing proved yet, Irving.
What is it going to take to open your eyes, Floyd?
We don't agree on just what to think about Dan, Mr. Dollar. In spite of the circumstances, I find it almost impossible to believe that Dan would do this to me.
Could he have done it?
Of course he could. He had access to the office, and he could have memorized the combination of the safe.
Yes, that's true, but I can't forget that he was a very good friend of mine. He was like a son to me.
Was he in any trouble that you know of? Owe any money?
I hadn't heard of anything.
He's been out of sight 4 days now. What kind of a search has been made for him?
Well, I understand that the police have been working very hard. They class him as the chief suspect, too.
Yes, but you've got to realize that the Philippines aren't like the States, Dollar. It's not hard to drop out of sight here. It's a big world.
I know. I just watched a lot of it pass by. Well, as soon as my luggage arrives and I can get into a fresh suit, I'll contact the police, see what they've got. Expense account item 2, $350, including tip, a pitcher of gimlets delivered to my room. While I waited for my baggage to arrive, I relaxed in front of a window. My hotel was 2 blocks from Manila's Great Bay in a section called El Puerto. From my room, I could see enough of the Orient, the native craft working the harbor, to give even a common hardware store burglary an atmosphere of intrigue. Expense account item 3, 80 cents cab fare to police headquarters, where I was shunted into a side office to wait for the sergeant in charge of the Woodward case. He finally showed up.
Sergeant Malvar, you wait for me?
Yes, my name is Dollar.
I know. You come to talk of my burglary. You are a policeman?
Well, not quite. I've been hired by an insurance company to learn what I can about it.
What do you wish to learn from me?
Whether you've made any progress? You gotten any place with your search for Dan Blake?
Dan Blake? No, I do not look for him now.
Oh, you don't?
No. I have captured the thief.
Oh? Who is it?
Miguel Nosaleda.
You've recovered the money?
He will not say where it is yet, but he will say tomorrow, maybe.
What evidence do you have, Sergeant?
He cannot say where he was that night of the burglary.
Is that all?
He's by profession a thief. He was arrested while he was robbing another store last night.
Does he speak English?
Oh, yes.
What if I could talk to him? Maybe he's afraid to confess to the police, and maybe I can get him to talk.
All right. You come with me. You do not stay long, only 5 minutes.
That's good enough. Miguel?
Who are you? Why you come here?
How old are you, Miguel?
50.
Where do you work?
No work. Get hurt in bombing, no work.
You have any children?
See, 2 daughters.
Where do they work? Oh. Does either one work at the Woodward hardware store?
Work in prison. Both work in prison.
Sergeant Malvar says you stole some money from the Woodward store.
No,
Well, you'll make it easier for yourself if you tell the truth and give up the money.
I don't got money. If I got money, then why I steal 5 pesos from other place? Why? You tell police why. If I got lots of money, why steal a little more? Why? Because I don't got lots of money.
It's good enough for me, Miguel. Sorry I took up your time.
You do not stay long?
I think he wants to sleep.
What would he say to you?
That he didn't do it. And if he had, you wouldn't have caught him stealing 5 pesos because he wouldn't have needed it.
He need a kick in the head for his lying.
Do you have any connection between him and the Woodward place?
He tell you he got 2 daughters in prison?
Yeah.
He lies. They come out, but they do not go back to him because he steal their money.
Oh? The daughters have connection with Woodward's?
Connection? If we need connection, we find one all right. Tomorrow, maybe?
I had an idea Sergeant Malvar's philosophy reasoned that it was a lot easier to grill the wizened little prisoner than it would be to continue the search for Blake. But I left him to his own devices and cabbed to the Woodward store. I was told that neither Floyd McDonald nor Morgan were in, but that a secretary would help me.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Dollar? I knew that you were coming out. My name is Charlotte Page. Floyd McDonald's my uncle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He had to go out to Ermita with an order for a house that's being built there. Can I help you in any way?
I wanted to look at the office, find out where the safe was.
Oh, I can show you.
I'll check this door first. Good stout lock. Have to have a key. Is this the only entrance?
Well, the one window there, but it's in a blank wall. Mr. Dollar, I know you've been here only a little while, but have you learned anything?
Not much, but all of it looks bad for Dan Blake.
Can't believe it. I just can't believe that Dan would do a thing like this.
How well did you know him?
Evidently not well at all if he stole the money. We're the same age. Found something in common working here together. I've had dinner with him occasionally, going to the beach.
Know if he was in any kind of trouble? Debts or anything?
No, I thought he was very happy and comfortable here. He seemed to be.
Where's this safe now?
It's under the rug near the desk. You have to lift the corner of the rug.
Oh. Did Dan Blake know where it was?
Oh, yes. Everybody trusted him. He'd been here for years.
Did he know the combination?
No, I don't think so. Uncle Floyd handled the cash.
Could he have memorized it?
Well, I don't know that either. I hadn't given it a thought.
I guess we can put the rug back. Oh, I forgot to get Blake's address from the police. You happen to know what it is?
Oh, I've forgotten. It's somewhere on Sampalot. I can find it on the payroll. It should be right here. It'd be too easy to find him there, wouldn't it, Mr. Dollar?
Much too easy. But I might pick up a crumb or two.
Oh, here it is. 307 Sampalot Street.
307 Sambaline. Thanks. Tell Mr. McDonald I was here, would you please? And that I'll be in touch tomorrow. There was a fair biography of Dan Blake in his rooms. I learned that he was born in Duluth, Minnesota, 26 years ago, that his father wrote him occasionally, that he had sailed with the Merchant Marine during the war and had made a few inter-island trips after that. Floyd McDonald had said he was a student of the Philippines, and that was borne out by photographs and receipts from steamer and airlines. I made a list of the places he'd visited, but that was all I could do for that day. It wasn't until the next morning that I went to police headquarters and waited again for Sergeant Malvar.
You come back again. We do very good without you there.
Well, pardon me. I don't want to butt in. I just wondered if you knew that Dan Blake spent a lot of time learning these islands.
Oh?
Did you know that he'd spent some time in San Jose, on Mindoro, on Marinduque, and in Palo on Leyte?
I did not know.
Well, it might pay you to check those places. There are more, too. From here, clear down to Mindanao.
The search is finished.
Huh? What do you mean?
Dan Blake has been found. He was adrift in a dugout on Tayabas Bay. He was taken aboard a ship, and then he died.
What killed him?
He was shot many times.
What about the money?
It has not been found. Not yet.
Sure, but maybe tomorrow.
We'll return you to the second act of yours truly, Johnny Dollar, in just a moment. With winter in the wind, driving becomes more hazardous every day. Not as much for you in your car as for the people walking across the street or along the edges of a highway. A shoe touches a tiny strip of ice. Someone loses his balance, falls in the wrong direction, and there is sudden death. Check your car carefully. Make sure your brakes are good. Make sure your tires have a heavy tread. Check your steering wheel. Someone's life may depend upon the efficiency of your automobile, upon the care of your driving. Now, with our star, Edmund O'Brien, we return you to the second act of yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Sergeant Malvar, Manila Police, was again taking his inimitable approach to a subject, believing what he wanted to believe. When I asked him how he knew the body was that of Dan Blake, he told me the ship captain who had picked him up said so. How did he know? The man had mentioned the name before he died. That was all, and it wasn't enough for me. I put in a call for Floyd McDonald, the Woodward Company manager.
Mr. McDonald's office?
This is Johnny Dollar. Is Mr. McDonald there?
Well, no, he stepped out for a moment. This is Charlotte. Is there anything I can do?
I'm calling from police headquarters. They have a body down here.
A body?
Picked up by a ship someplace. They claim it's Dan Blake, but there wasn't any identification on him. You tell Mr. McDonald I want him to come and look at him?
Yes. He should be back any minute. I'll tell him to come right down.
When did this develop, Dollar? And why wasn't I notified?
Nobody was notified, Mr. McDonald. Sergeant Malvar was playing it close to his chest.
And where is Sergeant Malvar?
Didn't tell me where he was going. He left word that we could look at the body, and he left. My name is Dollar, Corporal.
See, you go in.
Thanks. I know this is unpleasant, but we have to find out.
Good Lord.
Is this Dan Blake?
Yes. Yes, it's Dan. Cover him up, please. Where did they find him?
In a dugout canoe. Someplace called Tayabas Bay, I think.
Yes. Tayabas Bay, southwest of here. Who found him?
A man by the name of Kovar. He's the captain of an inter-island schooner.
Could we leave here?
Yeah, sure.
What happened, do you know?
Well, not firsthand. He'd been shot in the back 4 times. He was alive for a short time after Captain Kovar picked him up. The money has not been found.
I see. Then there's no explanation yet.
Not that I know of. The schooner is anchored offshore just south of the Pasig River. You know where that is?
Yes.
I'd like to talk to this Kovar. I guess I can hire a boat to take me out there, huh?
I'll drive you down to the docks. As a matter of fact, I'd like to go with you.
Well, it's a good idea if you have the time.
Well, I'll take the time. That's my car there.
That must be the boat.
The Sea Nymph, is that the name?
That's it. Skipper, that's the one there. The Sea Nymph. That's a little precious for a wreck like that, isn't it?
Some are even worse. I don't know how they stay afloat. There's somebody on deck.
What do you want?
You Captain Kovar?
Yeah, that's right.
I want to talk to you about the body you brought in.
You the police?
No, this man is McDonald. Dan Blake worked for him.
Hey, Copper, get a line on the shoreboat. Okay, come on board. I'll put the ladder over for you. Watch it now. She's got quite a pitch today.
Go ahead. Right.
Have you got it?
Yep. My name is Dollar, Captain. I'm working on the burglary for an insurance company.
Yeah, come on in the cabin. I'd like to learn about that burglary. All that police sergeant would tell me is that I got the money and I better give it to him. Well, that'll take some doing. Yeah, take the chairs, you two. I'll take the bunk here. Well, now, what's this all about?
There's a little over $75,000 missing.
He didn't have anything when I picked him up.
He was in a dugout canoe?
That's right. Looked like a Moro craft to me. Oh, I see what you mean. No, it was empty. I looked it over.
How long did he live?
Oh, 15, 20 minutes. Maybe not that long. I don't think taking him aboard did any good for him, but I didn't know.
Did he say anything about the shooting?
Nothing that I could understand.
What did he say?
I told you I couldn't understand. Just some noise.
But you were able to understand his
You're
name.
beginning to sound like that police sergeant, mister, and I don't like it. I thought I was doing right when I brought that boy
Now,
in.
wait a minute, Captain.
I wish I'd left him there. Police right now are getting papers to search my ship, and now you stop.
I'm not making any accusations, but you were the last person to see him alive. I'm interested in what he said.
Well, he said Blake. Blake. That's all I can understand. Tell you the truth, I wish I'd left him there. But you know what I think?
What's that?
If he went from Manila to someplace on Tayabas Bay where he had his dugout, plenty could happen. It's about 60 miles. You heard about our Hucks, our rebels?
Yeah, I've read about them.
They're a bunch of cutthroat scum, and they don't think twice when they get the chance to kill an American. $75,000, so much the better.
What do you think, Mr. McDonald?
Well, certainly a possibility. The Hucks are active.
I guess there's not a chance of putting our finger on it if that's what happened.
Not a chance.
All right. Then let's leave that possibility until the last. I wasn't sure of Captain Kovar. If he was telling the truth, he was doing so without tact. And if he was lying, he seemed to be doing that with complete confidence. I didn't bother questioning his crew. I knew that Sergeant Malva, if he hadn't already, would take care of them when he returned to search the schooner. I spent the rest of the morning and part of the afternoon in routine legwork on the case, and at 4 o'clock, I got the sergeant's report.
There was nothing. From one end of the ship to the other end, my men look. I know it is there, but it was not found.
Did you talk to the crew?
Yes, I talk myself to them. They do not hear Dan Blake say anything. The captain is the only one who hear him.
What have you done with him?
What is there I can do? Nothing. I leave his ship, and that is all.
Huh? What now?
What now? There is nothing now. So the Hawks killed him. Then that is all.
I learned a few things about Floyd McDonald this afternoon.
So?
He's up to his neck in debt. Did you know that?
So?
I don't know about the Philippines, but in the States, it's an old pitch to have a patsy found full of bullets, but without the missing money.
I do not know what you say.
That maybe it looks like Dan Blake is the thief when somebody else is. I haven't been able to find a reason for the kid to have done this. Now I find that McDonald needed money.
I did not know that. It would not be wise for me to question him. In Manila, Mr. McDonald is not the man to suspect. He is known as a man with honor.
Yeah, so I gathered. That's probably why he could get so far into debt. I didn't think it would be wise at that point for me to question Floyd McDonald either. I waited until his store closed that evening and until his assistant, Irving Morgan, had gotten to his home. evening, Mr. Morgan.
Oh, hello, Mr. Dollar. I've been thinking about you. Come on in.
Thanks.
Well, how's it going?
It's hard to tell.
From what I hear, the money's gone. For good.
Did McDonald tell you that?
Yeah, isn't that right?
Maybe. I don't make it a habit to go around switching the values of national problems, but it's occurred to me that these Hucks could be pretty handy people to have around.
I don't get you.
Well, when a killing outside the city can't be explained any other way, it's marked off to the Hucks.
Oh, you don't think they shot Blake?
I'm not as sure of it as everybody else seems to be.
Just what do you mean, Mr. Dollar?
How much did you know about McDonald's personal life?
Well, I see him socially, if that's what you mean. We're good friends.
Does he owe you any money?
Seems to me that's a very personal question.
I have to ask that kind once in a while. I've learned that McDonald owes a lot of money to a lot of people. 1,000 here, 1,500 there. Loans, gambling debts.
He'd be ruined if this became common knowledge, Mr. Dollar. He'd lose his position, everything.
How far do you think McDonald would go to save himself?
Are you telling me you think Floyd arranged this theft?
Well, it's something to think about.
And killed Blake to Oh, no, he didn't.
You're sure of that?
He couldn't have. He's not that kind of man. He might be desperate, yes, but he'd never do a thing like that.
Would he be at home now?
I don't think so. It's only 7. He usually has dinner at the club.
What club?
The Merchants Club. Mr. Dollar, don't question him down there. Wait until he gets home.
All right. I can count on you not to tell him I'm waiting for him.
You certainly can. I want to stay as far away from this thing as possible.
An hour and a half later, a cab dropped me in front of Floyd McDonald's home. The residence, at least, was a picture of propriety. Set in a fashionable suburb, it was within earshot of a bellboy somewhere in the bay. I followed a sidewalk across a neatly hedged lawn, and halfway to the house, I stopped to watch a man come out of the front door. Captain Culver.
Who is it? What do you want?
What are you doing here?
Forget it.
Oh, I can't. What's your part in this?
Never mind. Forget you saw me.
Come here. Culver.
Get up. Get up!
Culver! Culver!
Now you...
I didn't expect this. You live here?
Yes.
I came to talk to your uncle. Is he here?
No.
And Captain Culver was with you.
Yes, Captain Culver was with me.
You're hurt. What did he do to you?
He hit me.
Why?
Because he's insane. He thought he had to hit me. He wanted the money. Gave it to him.
You gave him the money?
Yes, all of it. Every penny of it. I didn't want it anymore.
That's not what I mean. You were holding the money for Dan Blake.
For us. We were in it together.
Culver learned it from Dan before he died.
Yes. Dan kept calling for me while he was dying. So this Culver thought he could blackmail me. He thought I gave him the money to keep him quiet. Dan and I were trying to get away from this place. Have a life of our own. We tried. Now, I don't care what happens to me.
Where's the telephone?
Through that door, but you don't have to call. I'll go to the police by myself. I just wanted to wait till Uncle Floyd got home.
I'm not worried about your personal problems, Charlotte. That's not my job. Culver and that $75,000 is all I want. I tried not to waste a minute, but time slipped by. 15 minutes on the phone, 25 to get back to Manila. When Sergeant Malva finally arrived at the harbor police dock, a boat was ready for us.
Come as quick as I can. His ship is not at anchor?
I checked it. He moved out about 20 minutes ago.
We go then. Kami ay handa na. It's a dark night.
What if we don't find him?
He do not get out of the bay. The boats near Corregidor are right now waiting. The girl, she was an accomplice?
She held the money, so if he was picked up, you couldn't prove possession. She was going to meet him later.
The hooks shot him?
That's what Culver told her.
So? But the hooks do not kill him.
What's that?
Police doctor. He say bullets do not kill Blake. Blake choked to death. Kova choked him to learn the secret.
I think we could prove that, Sergeant. We get any more speed out of this thing? Come on, let's get inside, out of the spray. A 20-minute start isn't much when a schooner with auxiliary power is matched against a police boat. With our speed and the beams from 4 searchlights fanning out around us, we covered every possible course that Cova could have set. It took us less than 30 minutes.
Come on! Already. We go outside.
Yep, there she is.
Now I show this man we are strong. But in more! We fire in front of him.
That's slowing him down.
He cursed me, that man, when I searched his ship. Now Sergeant Malvari cursed back. But in more! Is he crazy? Get one of our lights.
You'd better douse the others before he smashes them.
But they need more! Aguila! It's crazy.
That depends on whether the doctor's works for him or not. All I can see is his weight now.
Do not get away. Tayo pamanik sa barko nila! We move in right now. Go on board.
He's shouting something.
Captain, go up! There is no use to fight. We come aboard.
Pablo, get that engine started. Get it started. The crew's turning on him.
Walk, won't you? All right, Joe, walk.
He's got to be stopped, Sergeant. Have your men stop him. Come on, there. He's running forward.
You are my witness. The officials do not like the killing of accidentals.
I'm your witness. Now, if you'll put me aboard, I'd like to find that stolen money. Expense account item 3, $230, blanket item covering hotel, transportation, etc. Item 4, same as item 1. Expense account total, $3,940. Remarks? After the arrest of Charlotte Page, the stolen funds were counted in front of witnesses, and the amount was not as large as was claimed by McDonald. I don't know what you can do about it. Everybody seems to be out after something these days. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, stars Edmund O'Brien in the title role and is written by Gil Dowd with music by Wilbur Hatch. Edmund O'Brien's latest picture is the Paramount Pictures production, Warpath. Featured in tonight's cast were Bill Conrad, Lillian Baeff, Robert Griffin, Bill Johnstone, Hy Averback, and Jack Crucian. Yours truly, Johnny Dollar, is produced and directed by Jaime Del Valle. This is Dan Coverly inviting you to join us next week at this time when Edmund O'Brien returns as...
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar.
You can sing it again on CBS tonight for a whole hour of fun-packed, music-packed entertainment. And maybe Dan Seymour will be calling you to solve one of the tuneful little riddle songs that lead to a chance at radio's largest cash jackpot, $5,000, plus $10,000 more in wonderful prizes. Alan Dale, Judy Lynn, Bob Howard, the Riddlers, and Ray Bloch's orchestra are on hand to sing and play the riddle tunes leading up to Dan Seymour's coast-to-coast calls. Be listening again later tonight when Sing It Again comes along on most of these same CBS stations. Now stay tuned for Von Monroe's Caravan, which follows immediately on most of these same CBS stations. This is CBS, where you laugh with Lucille Ball and My Favorite Husband on Saturday nights, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
Personal notice. Danger's my stock and trade. If the job's too tough for you to handle, you got a job for me, George Valentine. Write full details.
Greetings as always, mystery lover. Time for another visit with Valentine. I think our menu for mayhem is particularly enticing this adventure. It's called the Blue Plate Special, and it was created especially for those of you who are trying to lose a few pounds. You see, it doesn't contain a single protein or calorie, or even a vitamin for that matter. Just a couple of fat heads, which you should be able to digest very easily. Now, if you'll take your elbows off the table, I'll tell the chef to commence serving.
How much did you say?
What's that, Josh?
I said, how much did you say?
Oh, well, $1.75 is what I said, but you know me.
Yes, Sam, I know you.
Been in the family a long time, I suppose. Must have meant a good deal to your dear old mother, rest her soul.
How much, I asked you?
Of course, with you boys, it's a little different, but I want you to understand nothing would make me prouder than to do business with the Higbee family.
Never mind that old maid business of yours.
But I mean, well, what did I say? $2.50? Was that what I said? Oh, sure, Josh. I'd be glad to pay you $3.
$3 you pay me for that plate.
Oh, Josh, no.
Well, for $3, I'd break it over your head. Do you hear me?
Let me go, Josh. Please, look out.
You little chip artist trying to take me for a dodo. Well, I'll break every plate in the house before you get it. And I'll break you, too.
Dear Mr. Valentine, you've got to come to Higbee Corners before something terrible happens, before I'm ruined. Mr. Valentine, I want you to steal a plate. Yours truly, Sam Ferris.
You are listening to Let George Do It. Our adventure will continue in just a moment. Now back to Let George Do It and George Valentine.
Here we are, that big place with the iron deers.
Way out in the country, isn't it, Mr. Ferris?
Why up here, next door?
Some of these iron deers always turn out to be live dogs.
What?
Oh, but don't you worry none. They won't bother us if we walk on the gravel and make a lot of noise. That's what I always do.
Now, wait a minute, not so fast. From what you've said and from the looks of their house, these Higbee brothers practically own this part of the country, right?
Josh thinks they do. Well, they have got a pile of money, I guess.
And yet you told us he wanted to sell you a plate, of all things, to raise cash.
Oh, well, it's a farm, you see. Josh wants a new tractor, that's all. And it makes sense. That house of theirs full of heirlooms they never even look at.
But what kind of a plate?
Early to bed, early to rise. That's what it said.
A what?
Well, you see, I run a furniture store here in the Corners.
Yes, we know that much.
Well, in this part of the country, a man gets to have a nose and reputation for antiques. Know what I mean? Well, some of them early chinaware, hand-painted, mottos and things on, you know the type. My gosh, they can get me $200 apiece sometimes in the city.
Only this one you looked at wasn't any good, huh?
This one I looked at was a fake. Cheap imitation you could buy for $1. But out of the kindness of my heart, I offered more than that.
You mean out of the fact you're scared to death of Josh Higbee, right?
Well, Mr. Valentine, I've been in business around here for 27 years. I got a standing, know what I mean? Well, so's Josh Higbee, but he's mean and vindictive, too. And once he starts after you, you might as well move out of here. He thinks that plate's worth $100 or more. I know it's not. But he's already telling people I'm a liar and not to be trusted, and they should take their antique business to somebody honest.
And I suppose you want me to steal that plate so you can prove to people that it is a fake, right?
You, won't do it, huh?
What do you think?
Well, of course, I didn't exactly mean steal like an ordinary thief.
I know, but it seems to me that this whole thing is nothing but a tempest in a teapot anyway, so why don't
George, wait. Somebody's coming.
Oh, well, now, careful what you say. People can get killed in tempests, you know, and when Josh gets all riled up...
Well, for the land's sake, Sam, what are you doing out here?
Oh, it's you.
You think it'd be anyone else? Saw you standing out here in my front lawn, finally thought I'd better either chase you away or ask you in. Just baking some cakes, and they're not all on order, so why don't you and your friends come in for a piece, huh?
No. This is Miss Brooks, Mr. Valentine, Widow Parsons.
Hello, Mrs. Parsons.
Yes, cottage in the trees there, that's hers. But if you'll excuse us, Widow...
I know. You think you're going next door, don't you? Well, there's no one home.
Well, isn't Josh or Amos?
I heard both their cars drive out hours ago.
Oh, well, if they're gone, we'll just...
And I suppose that makes you prick up your ears, because that makes you think the coast is clear. Oh, look at him blush.
Oh, no, don't be silly.
Coast clear for what, Mrs. Parsons?
Well, to steal behind their backs. Oh, Sam, I know you're all right. But the way those two Higbees look after her, you won't have a chance. Not that I blame you any. I guess every man in the country has eyes on her, and after all, the way she primps for them.
Her?
Oh.
Whom are you talking about?
Why, that little secretary, that Doris Drury. She's spending the summer there. Didn't you know? And those two Higbees acting like 17-year-olds, and Sam here. Oh, look at him blush.
Now, stop it. She don't mean anything to me.
Oh, dear. Well, I got bad news for you anyhow. She's not home either, making her weekly trip to the city, and she's not back yet. So there. Sam, you little conniver. Oh, you come all the way out here and brought your friends on a false alarm.
That blasted nosy nuisance.
No, Sam. No, I'm still interested. In fact, in the morning, I'd be only too glad to investigate this case of the plate. Yeah, there might be more to it than I thought. Well, the dog makes a lot of noise, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hello there. Good morning.
What?
You Mr. Higby?
What? Oh, yes. What do you want?
Well, this may sound a little silly, but I want to talk about a plate.
Huh? Oh, from Sam. Oh, no. It's Josh you want. I am Amos Higby.
Oh.
I don't know where my brother is. Now, please don't bother us now. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, wait a minute.
My brother Joyce is a fine man. A fine man, you hear me? No. Go away, I'm sorry.
What's the matter with him?
Oh, I don't know, Brooksy. But if Josh isn't here, it isn't him I want to see anyway. Come on.
But if there's nobody here, why go in?
That girl, Angel. She's supposed to be back from the city by now, isn't she? Well, maybe she can tell us why people get so excited about Chinaware.
The plate. It's broken. And in the hall there are others broken.
Yeah. The plate can be a pretty good murder weapon, can't it? I guess that's the secretary. And she's dead.
Now, take it easy, all of you.
Nobody's upset but you, Sheriff.
All right, hang it, I am upset. Why shouldn't I be? You, Pete.
Yeah?
Get those men out finding Josh Higby.
Okay,
What about Amos Higby? He was the one we saw coming out of the house, and the doctor says it didn't happen over an hour or two ago.
Yes, sure. But he wouldn't hurt anybody, not Amos.
Well, it was quite a fight, no matter how it happened.
Yeah, hair and curlers, bathrobe. I guess she must have come down for breakfast.
Come on, I have an idea, Sheriff.
Where are we going?
Well, it was light when this happened, wasn't it? Said so yourself around breakfast time. Well, if there was a real fight here, what about that next-door neighbor? Isn't she supposed to be a snoop?
No, I didn't hear anything.
But, Mrs. Parsons, are you sure?
Honestly, it's too far to hear anything.
Yeah, she's right, Valentine. It is.
Skip it for a second, will you? Mrs. Parsons, those two Higby brothers both have been making eyes at their secretary, isn't that right?
No. They're really nice. It wasn't that way at all.
Of course they made eyes at her. They couldn't help it. No more than any other men around. She was somebody sent to them by their lawyers in town to help out with the books. But she didn't want to be a working girl all her life.
She was a nice girl. I talked to her several times.
Oh, Mrs. Parsons, you've sure changed your tune.
Well, what's that?
Well, I don't mean you really were critical of anybody last night. But now there's been a murder, so everybody's perfect.
Oh, I didn't mean that. But it doesn't do any good to...
It might do some good if I pointed out your kitchen window has a nice clear view of their front door. And their front hall where the murder took place has glass across the front.
No. It won't do any good.
What won't do any good?
Mrs. Parsons, who are you afraid of?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, oh, please.
You saw it, didn't you? You saw who was in there with that girl.
Leave me alone. I've been their neighbor for 12 years. You can't make me say things.
I'm sorry, but who was it, Mrs. Parsons?
I saw him come out. I saw her. I was going to you. It's such a lovely morning.
Did you see the murder?
I heard her scream. They were alone because I saw him leave earlier for the field.
Wait a minute. Who? Which is the him that left?
It won't do any good, I tell you. You can't hear anything but a loud noise like a scream, and then I saw her fall, and then he slammed the door shut.
You've just been sitting here ever since, scared to death.
Yeah, we'll take care of you. Don't worry. And it's good enough eyewitness for a jury, all right. Only in the circumstances.
Yes, Mrs. Parsons. You still haven't told us who it was.
It's no good, I tell you. I don't know. I couldn't hear, but I could see him.
Hey.
Wow. Hello, Higby.
Oh, no. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mrs. Parsons. I guess this is the one, huh? Amos Higby.
What's all this? My name is Josh Higby, stranger. Heard you wanted me, Sheriff, and I thought I'd better...
Wait, hold it, will you? You're the same guy we talked to out in front of your place only an hour ago. You're Amos. Yeah, you were scared and you ran away.
I'm sorry. It won't do any good.
Are you trying to make a liar out of me, stranger?
Oh, shut up, Josh. Valentine, you don't understand the circumstances, that's all. But you realize Josh and Amos are identical twins.
You are listening to Let George Do It. Our adventure will continue in just a moment.
Now, back to George Valentine. It all started over a plate. Or did it? Apparently, a visiting secretary from the city, the girl named Doris Drury, was quite a dish herself. Or at least both of the Higby brothers and every other middle-aged man in the vicinity thought so. But now Doris is dead, struck down by one of those same heavy plates. Well, for a moment, the crime looked simple. There was practically an eyewitness, and it was obviously a Higby who did it. All right, but which one? Because if your name is George Valentine, you've just learned that the Higbys are identical twins.
At least it was one of you twins. That's something.
Sure, that's something, all right, Sheriff.
Well, now, is that all you're going to say, Josh?
Don't know yet. Haven't talked to my lawyer.
All right. But in the meantime, I got to lock you up. You know that.
Well, don't apologize for it.
Mrs. Parsons says it was one of you. You heard her say that, didn't you? There on the farm, you're both dressed about the same.
I heard. Oh, laughing blabbermouth. She can't help it. Should have sicked the dogs on her the first time she borrowed a cup of sugar.
Oh, get in there.
Don't see Amos anywhere.
We'll get him, don't worry. Now, listen, Josh. I'll get your lawyer, but he's going to advise you the same as I am, that you should tell everything you remember about what happened.
So. Be glad to.
Well?
Well,
pretty sore at this furniture guy, this Sam, about one of your family's heirlooms. A plate, I think he said.
Sam's a liar. I'm no authority, but those plates, everything in the house is as good as... What's that got to do with it?
Well, you see, Josh...
Hold it, Sheriff. Let me, will you? Oh, nothing, Josh. But that girl Doris was certainly pretty.
What?
In love with Amos, I understand.
What are you trying to do? Leave her out of it.
Well, that's a little hard to do in the present situation.
This is our town, not yours, mister.
Because you'd been putting on the dog for her, too, isn't that right?
Get him out of here before...
In fact, you murdered her, didn't you?
Why, you meddling...
Josh! Well, you're quite a temper. Did you kill her, Josh?
You still haven't told us anything. What time did you get up this morning, Josh? Usually out in the fields early, both of you. But which one was first?
Oh, come on, Sheriff. Let him wait for his lawyer.
Can't make a man talk, you know.
No, but you can trip him up. We better work fast before you get a permanent puzzle thrown in your lap.
Hey, where are you going?
To start at the beginning, where I came in. On a plate. Okay, Sam, how many items have we found now that are fake?
Well, now, let me see. There's the Dresden doll. That's strictly Detroit. And 3 plates out of the 10 there on the wall.
I'll go take a look through the other rooms, George.
Okay. Now, let's stick to just the stuff we saw so far, Sam.
That's all of it, I think, plus the early to bed, early to rise, and that pair over there.
What's the total value, I mean?
Of the fakes? Well, I don't get you.
Oh, yes, you do, because each one called for an imitation, right?
Well, sure, to match out the sets and
so
so
what's
on.
the total value of the fakes if they were real?
Oh, yeah. Well, say 150 times 3, and Dresden, of course, is higher price.
Oh, just in rough figures, please.
$1,000? All told, 1,200 maybe. But that's not enough to go killing people over. I don't get what you're driving at.
Don't you? Sam, maybe the reason Josh was mad at you the other day was because he really had no idea there were imitations in here.
George, look at this.
Yeah, Brooksy?
How much do you suppose this one's worth?
What's that, a package?
Yeah, all neatly wrapped up.
It's almost a shame to open it.
Let me see. Where'd you find it?
It's in this suitcase under the stairs.
Oh, wait a minute. Take a look at this, Sam.
Another plate. It's a real one, all right.
It is, huh? And the initials on the suitcase are D.D.
George, Doris Drury.
Oh, say, she used to make trips every week to the city for the Higbees.
Yeah, I know. All begins to fall into place, doesn't it?
Of course. She took things back and forth all the time.
Well, her trips were for business.
I mean, the Higbees wouldn't have known the difference. And she could have picked up imitations to replace things with.
That's the idea.
She was killed, but it was a crime of passion, a fight. Sam here started the ball rolling. He got Josh all upset. Josh told Amos. And if one of them found out what Doris was doing...
Yeah, that's right. It'd be a pretty big blow. Especially to a middle-aged guy who thought he was the reason for lowered eyelashes from a good-looking young woman.
And then he finds out she was stealing, and not even large amounts. It would... George, are the police all through here?
What do you mean?
Well, they were out of the house even before we came back, but just now I felt a draft behind me.
Must be from the back hall.
I'm getting out of here.
Somebody's back there.
I don't want any part of this.
Listen.
Come on.
Be careful, Valentine.
Why? There's only one person it can be. All right, Amos, come on.
Get out of my way.
Oh, no, you don't, Buster.
Look out!
Amos the gentle one, huh? Well, maybe this'll work.
No, I don't know.
Don't know what? Come on, what's your story going to be?
No, I won't tell you anything.
But you were hiding here, and earlier you ran away.
Your brother's already accused you of the murder, you know.
What? What did you say?
Sure, he said you...
No. I don't want to hear it. I won't tell you anything.
Very good. Very fine. At least we got both of them, haven't we?
Well, Sheriff, I tried one bluff on Amos, but it didn't work.
Don't worry. I'll keep them separate, all right. And I suppose sooner or later we can cross-check and break down their stories.
We hope.
County attorney's going to kill me if I hand it to him this way. It's going to be one for King Solomon.
Mm-hmm. Twins are identical in appearance. One of them committed murder. The other one is keeping quiet to protect him.
And keeping quiet so neither one can be tried for first-degree murder. Holy smoke, you can't hang 2 men when only one did it. What's the court going to do? End up by saying they both aided and abetted a criminal? Lawyers could argue till doomsday.
Uh-huh. Hey, Sheriff, will you trust me?
No. Oh, I don't know. What do you mean?
I always wanted to play King Solomon.
Why? Because he had 1,000 wives?
No, never mind. Just give me those keys, will you?
Give you what?
Your cell keys. Then meet me back out at the Higbees. Don't worry. Your Deputy Pete can tag me.
Now, look, I want those guys kept apart. The only way we're ever going to saw this twin act in half
You
is...
want the murder solved, don't you? Okay. Let's throw a little party. Sit here, Josh. I'll be right back.
Why not? It's my own driveway, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Come on, Brooksy.
George, are you sure you know what you're doing?
I want to get Mrs. Parsons.
I'll get her. You stay there and watch.
Hey, Pete.
Yeah, right behind you, Mr. Valentine.
Come on over here, please, will you?
What about Amos here? I can't leave him alone.
Come on, I said. Step on it.
Well, okay. Guess the sheriff's in the house already, but... Hey, that's Sam over there.
Yeah, both of you. Come on, step on it.
George, you can't even see the cars from here, let alone the Higbees.
Hey, listen. There was a car door. They're getting together. Say, look, I
Stand
better...
still, will you? I know this is all against police practice, but there's a reason.
Mr. Valentine?
Yeah, Mrs. Parsons. Over here. Come on out. I want you to take a look at something.
I'm sorry. I got a job. Those two backstairs there, my supposed to take...
Hey, wait. They're handcuffed, aren't they? Oh, for the love of... Bring her over, Brooksy.
George, no, look. The Higbees aren't in the car. Where are they?
Hey, stop, you guys!
Sam. There's one of them after Sam.
Oh, get away from me! Sheriff!
George, help him!
Hey, you!
Did you see how Josh came at me, Mr. Valentine?
You put Mrs. Parsons up to it, just sniveling little wards.
Both of you, will you?
What is all this?
Mrs. Parsons, can you tell these two men apart?
Oh, I'm so sorry, Amos. Of course I can. Josh, I didn't mean
All right,
to.
now take it easy, please. I can tell them apart myself now. But you couldn't at a distance, I know that.
Well, it's true. Josh may be a bit more aggressive than I am.
Sure, Amos. And Josh jumped for Sam because Sam put Mrs. Parsons up to something.
He what?
Hey, now, looky here.
But I think the boys will talk now, Sheriff. How about it, Josh?
Did you mean, did I kill her? No, I didn't.
I don't believe that.
See what I mean, Sheriff? Easy way out of a riddle. How about you, Amos?
She was a very sweet girl. Why would I kill her?
Oh, I'm so glad. I told you I didn't want to say anything that... No, I still saw what I did.
Sure. We're just as bad off as we were, Mrs. Parsons. But at least we know now that the Higbees kept quiet because they hadn't checked with each other yet.
Now, wait a minute.
Sam, get over there and stand beside them.
Huh?
You heard me.
Well, he's about our size. Now, Dolly, I know you've known us for years, but you could have been mistaken about us.
Hold it, all of you, please. I'm afraid this is pretty simple. There were a couple of tip-offs. I didn't think they were strong enough, but I guess they are. Josh, your secretary made weekly trips to the city, didn't she?
Huh? Well, that's right. You see, we got a lot of holdings and investments.
But last night she came back from the city. So if she were stealing some of that authentic china, she'd scarcely wrap one up and leave it in her suitcase until next week's trip.
Hey, that's right.
In other words, somebody planted that there after the police left the house. So we'd think Doris was a thief. So we get the wrong idea about motive.
What's all this? Stealing plates? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Take it easy, Josh. Take it easy. You couldn't have done it anyway. You were in jail. Besides, it was too neatly wrapped.
What's that?
Well, I couldn't wrap a plate that neatly. I doubt if any man could.
Mr. Valentine,
Except a dealer in those things?
Now, wait a minute.
I know, Amos. I thought of that. But there's another clue. Same type. Mrs. Parsons, you bake cakes on order, don't you? So I guess you haven't too much money.
She's all right, Mr. Valentine.
And you've lived here for years, been in and out of the Higbees' house. You could have stolen a few things, couldn't you? Not much, but enough to help out.
I saw somebody out the window. I was at my kitchen window.
Nobody else out here but you and the Higbee brothers. So you grabbed at the straw of being a witness.
I was
And it might have worked, too. Only this was a real crime of passion, wasn't it? The pretty young thing from the city, sure, primping and getting all the eyes.
She was awful.
Oh, no, she wasn't. But the Higbees have a lot of money. And I guess she might have had her cap set for one of them. Anyway, she'd be rough competition for a middle-aged widow.
No.
Well, what happened? She decide you were a nuisance? She find out about the plates and threatened to tell the Higbees?
No, she didn't. And she wasn't any good for him.
Oh, cut it out, lady. The girl had come downstairs to talk to somebody. Josh and Amos always went out to work early. She came down in a bathrobe with curlers in her hair. Well, did you ever see a woman who was trying to make an impression come downstairs with curlers in her hair, looking like a mop, to meet a man?
George, that poor Mrs. Parsons.
Well, she committed murder, didn't she, Angel? So come on, let's get out of here. We can figure the rest on the way home.
Back to the conclusion of our Let George Do It adventure in just a moment.
Pretty easy to see how it happened, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Living next door for years and years. Probably considered the Higbee brothers her private property. Hoped to marry one of them. Then along came Alana Turner.
The only thing I don't understand is why Mrs. Parsons would steal from them.
Considered their property hers, too, I guess. Jumping on a gun on what she hoped for the future, maybe. Wasn't much through the years, but she probably...
She must have been panic-stricken when the girl found out about it. You know, George, sometimes you're very brilliant. All those feminine-type clues, wrapping packages, curlers and hair.
That surprise you? Tell you a secret, Angel. I spent a good many years observing women.
Imagine.
Oh, but you should have caught on to that business.
No, not I. I've spent all my time observing men.
Oh. We ought to get together sometime.
Now there, Fred. There's an observation.
You have just heard Blue Plate Special, another Let George Do It adventure. Robert Bailey was starred as George Valentine, with Virginia Gregg as Brooksy. David Victor and Jackson Gillis wrote the story, with music by Eddie Dunstetter. Now, this is yours truly inviting you to another visit with Valentine, when you will again hear what happens when you let George do it.
Broadway's my beat, from Times Square to Columbus Circle. The gaudiest, the most violent, the lonesomest mile in the world.
Broadway's My Beat, with Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover.
Broadway, where you walk through the October evening and hold close the things you want to save for memories. Then Broadway's as innocent and nostalgic as music drifting from a carousel. And you move on. You get hit in the face by a guy fishing for nickels under a grating. Whatever you were pursuing is gone now, lost. And Broadway trails off into the side streets. Walk them, like I did. And try to close your eyes against the pattern of scars in the street of the tenements. The kids with the torn deck of cards under the lamppost, the dogs at the trash cans, the wide-eyed girl who lurched against me.
Pardon me.
That's all right.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
That's all right. Is something wrong, miss?
No, it's all right. I'll find it all right.
Find what? Can I help you?
You've seen it? You know where it is?
You're not feeling well, miss. Let me take you home.
Home?
That's right. Where do you live?
I don't know.
Then tell me your name. We'll find out.
I don't know my name. I don't know who I am. I don't know who... Tell me who I am.
Now, just take it easy. That's better. What were you looking for?
Pocketbook. I remember I had it. I think I had it when I was rocking right over there. I fell down.
Well, let's go see. How long ago did you miss your pocketbook?
A little while, I think. I don't know. An hour? I don't know, just a few minutes ago. I can't remember when.
Here's where you fell?
Yes. I remember because when it happened, I stretched out my arm so I wouldn't hit the trash can.
Uh-huh. Is this it, miss?
Yes. Yes, that's it. I can remember that.
Let's open it.
Yes.
Here, the wallet. There's a driver's license made out to Linda Arnold, 1912 West 54th Street. 5'4", blonde hair, green eyes. That fits. And this, in case of accident, notify Helen Carroll. Address the same.
Helen Carroll. Aunt Helen. Yes, that's right. My name's Linda Arnold, and Helen Carroll's my aunt.
Uh-huh. Something else in this purse, Miss Arnold. Recognize it?
Why, that's a letter opener. Aunt Helen's. And there's blood on it.
That's right, Miss Arnold. It's sticky with blood. Which is your apartment, Miss Arnold?
That one. The one at the...
Okay. There, you all right?
Yes. I'm all right. It's the one at the end of the hall.
I have your key?
It's in my purse.
Muggavan.
Hi, Danny. You got the call, huh?
What call?
Homicide, Danny. You mean you didn't get it? Then why are you here?
Miss Arnold lives here. She's ill. I found her wandering in the streets, so I brought her home.
You said someone was dead. Who is it? Who's dead?
Who, Muggavan?
A woman named Carroll, Mrs. Helen Carroll, in the kitchen.
Here, take care of her, Muggavan. Make her lie down someplace.
Okay, Danny. The bedroom over there. Here, Miss Arnold. Let me help you. Danny, we've been waiting for you.
Hi.
You got a cigarette, Danny?
Oh, sure, Dr. Sinsky. Here. How?
Stabbed in the chest. Over and over. Pierced the lungs, the heart. The murderer made very sure, Danny. Like it was what he'd lived for all his life.
Who called it in, do you know?
Yeah, Detective Muggavan said some man from a coin box. Wouldn't give his name.
Stabbed. The boys know with what?
No weapons and evidence, Danny. They think it was a knife, a small knife like...
A letter opener, maybe?
The boys mentioned the possibility of a letter opener, yeah.
There's a girl in the bedroom, Doctor. She'll need your help.
Don't take me to her, Danny.
I killed her. I killed her. I hated her. She was mean and rotten. She twisted everything and made it dirty and mean. I killed her.
Hold it, Danny. You too, Muggavan. But gently. You'll be all right, miss. It'll be all right.
I want Ted. Bring Ted to me. Tell him. Tell Ted. Oh. Tell him I killed her. Tell him to come to me.
Dr. Sinsky.
A moment longer, Danny. In a moment, she'll be asleep. This girl murdered Danny?
She's asleep. You're right, Dr. Sinsky. It only took a moment. It only took a moment, and sleep touched Linda Arnold, and the face gouged with hysteria smoothed down to a kind of release and innocence. Her lips formed a final word, Ted, once. Then she surrendered to sleep. I left. Routine, then. Questions. Questions prefaced with the word Ted. And answers from people who lived in the apartment house. Ted? Guess that's her boyfriend that always comes calling, mister. The good-looking boy in the uniform. Then a woman who opened the door for me before I knocked told me, Ted, you mean Ted Raymond, mister. Linda's boyfriend. About his uniform, mister. Guess that's because he drives a bus. And more questions. And find out Ted Raymond drove a bus for cross-country tours. Go to the depot. Ted was off yesterday, but here's his address. But Ted wasn't home when I got there. Assign a man to call me when Ted got in. The next morning at 10, a phone call. Ted Raymond had been out all night. He just got in. I went there.
You're the police.
That's right. Danny Clover.
Come on in.
Thanks. How'd you know I was...
You were the police? How did I know? One of your boys was outside this house when I came in. He was trying to look like a maple tree, like the one that's outside, real detective-y looking. Fat man with a cigar trying to look like a maple tree. I came home, he went across the street and made a call, then you came. Have a chair.
Thanks. You know why I'm here?
Sure.
Uh-huh. That's why you were packing that bag over in the bed.
Maybe I was doing the wrong thing. I don't know the etiquette about getting arrested. Do they furnish prisoners with small and necessary items like razor and toothbrush and combs and brushes, huh? Go ahead. Look, that's what I'm packing. Look and then arrest me.
Arrest you for what?
Come on. Now don't get cagey on me. Arrest me for murder. I killed Helen Carroll.
Where were you all last night, Ted?
Killing Helen Carroll and walking the streets atoning to myself for my crime.
How'd you make out?
Fine. She needed to be killed. All her money. Linda never got a cent of it. Kill her Aunt Helen, marry Linda, be rich. Logic. But now I'm caught.
How'd you kill her?
I stabbed her.
With what?
How do I know with what? I picked up something and stabbed her. Let's go, Mr. Clover. Take me down to headquarters, get me a secretary, and I'll dictate my confession.
It could have ended there with the boy's confession and arrest. Could have been easy. Easy to erase the words of a girl, the cries of a girl uttered in anguish and hysteria, the sickness of the lost. Easy to put out of mind the blood on a letter opener found in her purse, found behind a trash can. A girl wandering aimlessly in the twilight. That never happened. But you know it did, all of it. So you make a call to Dr. Sinsky, and he tells you the girl is in the police hospital. Yes, she can talk to you. She's been asking for you. And the girl sitting upright in the bed is a girl who was never lost, who never cried, except alone.
I've waited for you to come back, Mr. Clover.
You're better now. Feel all right?
Look at me. What do you think?
You look fine.
I tried. I made them bring me lipstick and powder. And this negligee. It's one I've been saving. You like it?
You consider this an occasion, Miss Arnold?
Isn't it?
Can you remember what you told me when I brought you home the other night, when we found your aunt?
I remember it exactly, word for word. I said it killed her because I hated her. My aunt was mean, Mr. Clover, and rotten. That's why I killed her. This makes it an occasion, doesn't it?
You lived with your aunt?
Ever since I was in pigtails. Ever since I was 12. I think it began the first night I stayed in her house. Yeah. That's right. That's when it began.
What began?
The hate. The loathing.
Why?
Because she made me cry. Because she put me in a dark room and let me cry all night.
You'd done something wrong?
Mm-hmm. I did wrong. My mother and father were dead. That's what I did wrong. There was no one to take me except a school friend of my mother's. I call her Aunt Helen. That's what I did wrong.
And after that?
Have you ever had to live on the charity of a bitter old woman, Mr. Clover? It could have been so nice. She was that rich, $100,000, Alfred said. $100,000, and we ate out of paper bags we dressed in.
Alfred? Who's he?
Alfred Carroll, my uncle. My aunt's husband. Poor thing.
We didn't even know about him. Where is he?
I don't know. But find him, Mr. Clover. He'll be so relieved that I've killed her, so happy. I'd like to see his face. Find him for me, please.
We will. We'll put out an all-points bulletin.
Thank you. Now you'll put me in a cell, I suppose. I'm well enough for you to do that.
Ted Raymond says he killed your aunt.
You're not fooled, are you? He said that because he loves me. Turn your back, Mr. Clover. I'll get dressed so you can put me away.
Danny? Hi-yo, Danny.
Oh, come on in, Tartaglia. Oh, what's on your mind?
Oh, things, Danny. Especially to extend to you formally the warm hand of welcome back from your vacation west of the Great Divide.
Oh, thanks, Gino.
And to remark that the western winds have indeed done wonders to your features. The sunburned brow, the hearty handshake, and that Don Juan shirt. You look like a veritable Don Juan.
Thanks, Gino.
And to tell you that I have prepared myself during your vacation for whatever problems perplex your brain.
Oh, tell me about it.
Well, I have been studying the exploits of Mike Schreck, the bald-headed miracle detective from Philadelphia. Detective Schreck is a man who has coined two interesting theories.
Gino.
First theory, find the woman. Second theory, the criminal always returns to the scene of his crime. Put them together.
In other words, when a man walks past the scene of the crime with a girl,
He's the killer. Hey, how did you know?
Lieutenant Clover?
That's right. Come in.
Thank you. I understand you're looking for me.
I am?
My name is Alfred Carroll.
Yes. Yes, we were looking for you, Mr. Carroll. Do you know why we want you?
Yes. Yes, of course I do. It's about my wife's murder.
It's this way. 2 people have confessed to your wife's murder.
What?
That's right. Linda Arnold and Ted Raymond.
I'm not a young man anymore, Lieutenant. Would you mind if I sat down?
Please do.
That's strange. Why should 2 people confess to my wife's murder?
What?
Why should they do that? I killed my wife. I killed Helen.
You are listening to Broadway's My Beat, written by Morton Fine and David Friedkin, and starring Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover. Keep your guard up. That's the key slogan of the 1950 National Guard recruiting drive, and it's a slogan as timely as today's headlines. More than ever before, America stands prepared, and the National Guard must recruit approximately 220,000 men as soon as possible. By joining the National Guard, young men will have the advantage of choosing their own unit and preparing themselves for promotion by being in a job for which they are best qualified. Investigate the National Guard now. Help America to keep up its guard.
In the late October afternoon, Broadway stands on a corner, sips its coffee, snaps at a coney, and sums up the day. Some days are better than others. You know because the Translux says it was. Our men in Korea are doing fine, it says. A horse out in far Hollywood paid 90 for 2, it says. But you went on it, were you, kid? For the rich, they run, I kid. Get this item. Look what it says. 3 people confessed to murder of Helen Carroll. A field day for the police, I kid. 3 tries, 3 scores. Coming up in the world, the police. And at headquarters, the husband sits quietly waiting for the police stenographer to catch up with him, because his confession spills out of him like laughter, like it has to be shared with the world.
Have you got that now, young man? All of it? Every word?
He's got it, Mr. Carroll. Go on.
Yeah, there's not much more. I wish there were. There are so many things.
Where did you go after you killed your wife, Mr. Carroll?
I went to do things she'd never let me do.
Like what?
Enjoyable things. Pleasurable things.
Like what?
I went to a bar and had a drink. A lot of drinks. With her money. With Helen's money.
What else?
There was a girl there sitting all alone. She came up to me and asked me if I was having a good time. I said, indeed I was. Then I asked her if I could buy her a drink. And she smiled. What have you done with Linda? Where's Linda?
How much money did your wife have?
$100,000. Imagine. $100,000, and she made us live like pigs, like beggars. She wouldn't even let me get a job so I could have money for myself.
Why does she keep her money?
It's all in the bank, in her name. It's all coming to me now. You know what I'm going to do with it after I die, after you...
What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to leave it all to Linda, to my child. I think of her as my child, but she isn't, you know. It's like a blessing to have Linda in our house. I want her to have all that money.
Let me look at the transcript, Florio. Thanks.
You'll see to it that Linda gets that money, won't you?
You said here you stabbed your wife with a letter opener, Mr. Carroll. What did you do with it?
Didn't I tell you that? I must have forgotten. In the excitement. I walked around, and all of a sudden I was on the dock. A garbage scow floated right past, so I threw the weapon onto the garbage. I thought that was right for Helen.
Is this the letter opener?
Let me see. Yes, that's it. It belonged to Helen. That's what I killed her with.
I found it in Linda's purse with blood on it.
You lie. You're lying. I threw it away. I threw it on that barge. You're lying.
Tartaglia, see that Mr. Carroll gets home.
I
all right.
killed her. I killed
Take
her.
him home, Tartaglia. There it was. 3 people confessed to a single murder. An elderly man, Alfred Carroll, said he killed his wife, but the details of the killing were too cloudy. A young woman, Linda Arnold, said she did it, killing done in a mental blackout. A young man, Ted Raymond, swore he was the killer. Take a premise, consider it, make up your mind that one of the suspects was the murderer. But who? All had motive. As far as I could gather, all had opportunity. That was the Joker. Routine again, and questions again. The knocking on doors and tipping the hat and flashing the badge and intrude into lives of people who thought the word murder was reserved for headlines only. A person like Mrs. Westfall, for instance, landlady and purveyor of towels and clean sheets for Ted Raymond.
You're talking about Ted Raymond, ain't you?
That's right.
Ted drives a bus.
What are you looking at, Mrs. Westfall?
Fiddle, fiddlebird. Look at her walking down the street. Giddled in her uppity ways. It's just October, and she's got out the raccoon coat already. Look at her.
Ted Raymond.
He drives a bus driver. Jockey for a bus. Look at Giddle.
Do you know whether he made any phone calls?
On my phone, where he always makes them. Broke a date with his girl. I heard him because I was peeping with my ear.
Then what'd he do?
I don't know. Maybe went to work where he works at the bus depot. I'll bet it's not even real raccoon.
Bus leaving
Are you
for Trenton,
Mr. McLean?
Philadelphia,
That's right.
Baltimore,
What can I do
and
for you, sir?
Washington.
I'm from the
Leaving in
police.
5 minutes
Oh,
at
fine. I drive that
8:03.
bus for cross-country tours. I'm supposed to take it out to Washington in 5 minutes. Think I'll make it?
Sure, this'll only take a minute. The man at the ticket window said you were a friend of Ted Raymond's.
Was Ted in trouble? Oh, I'm just supposed to answer the questions.
So you'll make the bus.
I know Ted.
Did you see him last night?
All night. Sat up with Pinochle all night from 5 p.m. till 4 a.m. That's funny, you know.
What's funny?
He called me very early this morning. Told me if anyone asked to say I never saw him at all last night.
Bus
But
leaving
you're a
for
policeman.
Trenton,
Yeah, better catch your bus,
Philadelphia,
Mr. McLean.
Baltimore and Washington, leaving in 4.
Your name, Clover?
That's right. Who are you?
My name is Jones, and I've been looking for you.
Why have you been doing that?
Because I read in the paper you were assigned to the murder of Mrs. Carroll. Therefore, this.
Therefore what?
Here. $100 bill. Take it. As you see, I didn't spend a cent of it.
Look, Mr. Jones, what's this all about?
It's about that boy, Ted Raymond. He gave me the $100, and I'm giving it to you.
Why are you doing that?
Because I'm the superintendent of the apartment house in which Mrs. Carroll was slain. Ted Raymond gave me the $100 early this morning. He said to tell anyone that asked that he was lurking around the apartment house at the time of the murder.
I see. What took you all this time to come to the police?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it did take me a long time. What happens to the $100 bill now, Mr. Clover?
Hello, Ted.
Your marbles must have come loose, Mr. Clover. You leave that door open, I make a dash for it, escape, become a fugitive from justice, make a name for myself in the papers.
But you won't do that, will you, Ted?
A dreamer.
You won't do it because you like it here.
Yeah, that's right. I like it here. The walls are worn thin where guys have cried on them, where guys have beaten their heads against them. Oh, yeah, I like it here, Mr. Clover. But you'll be careful, huh? Careful I don't hurt you when I try.
It's open, Ted. All you have to do is walk out.
So what is this? This I never even read about.
You told me you killed Helen Carroll.
Yeah. Who else should I tell? Bring them to me. I'll whisper it in their ears.
She was killed in the evening at 7 o'clock. The medical examiner says so.
Bless him. I killed her in the evening at 7 o'clock.
You're lying, Ted. We know everything you did from 5 until 4 in the morning. You weren't even near Helen Carroll. How much did you lose at Pinochle, Ted?
You're crazy.
The man you played cards with, McLean, is he crazy too, Ted? All of us and Jones? The man you paid $100 to establish at the scene of the crime? That the current price for a confession to murder? Answer me, Ted.
So I didn't kill anybody, so you don't have to put your hands on me.
Who did you do it for?
It's this way, Mr. Clover. Somebody gets killed, I feel guilty. So I confess and I don't feel guilty anymore.
It was for Linda, wasn't it?
I do it for her, too.
For Linda, huh, Ted?
Leave her out of this. I want you to leave her out. Look, Mr. Clover, you're wrong. Linda couldn't kill. She's a sick... But she wouldn't kill. Not Linda. She's just sick, that's all. All she needs is...
How sick?
Ask her doctor, he'll tell you. Dr. Malcolm.
Dr. Malcolm?
Yes, Dr. Robert Malcolm, in the Equitable Building. Go ask him how sick a girl like Linda can be.
We won't need you anymore, Ted. The guard at the end of the tier will show you where to go. Goodbye, Ted.
The case of Linda Arnold is not a very exciting one, Mr. Clover.
I don't want to write a magazine article, Dr. Malcolm. I'm just trying to clear up a murder.
Well, I'll wager the material you police come in contact
Look, Doctor.
Of course, Linda Arnold. She came to me some years ago.
How many years ago?
Oh, about 10, I'd say. Charity patient. Later I found out her aunt was quite wealthy, so I had it done up for my fee.
Her aunt was the one who was murdered.
Really? Now, that's interesting.
Oh? Why?
Well, let me ask you a question, Mr. Clover. Did Linda kill her aunt?
We're not sure. Maybe she did. Why do you ask?
Well, there might be a pattern for murder there. Linda was an emotional girl, and when an emotional crisis presented itself, she would, black out.
In other words, at times, rather than face reality, Linda would...
I said it. Black out.
Would you say you cured her, Doctor?
I can only say she hasn't had need to see me for the last 3 years. Yes, I'd say she was a perfectly healthy, normal girl. Anything else? No? Good day, Mr. Clover.
It was 5 p.m. when I walked out of Dr. Malcolm's office. It was 10 minutes after 5 when I called the police headquarters and had them release Linda Arnold. Then back on Broadway for a hot pastrami sandwich. I almost had some cream soda, too, but Morris, the waiter, said, Danny, you look dyspeptic. I prescribed celery tonic. Then the theater crowds began to gather and Broadway became crowded, so I left it. Linda Arnold should be home by now. I went there, to her apartment. But it wasn't Linda Arnold who opened the door for me.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Clover. Please come in.
Thanks, I will. Where's Linda?
She was just admiring the clothes I bought for her. I opened a charge account for her because I'm going to get all that money, and I bought all those beautiful clothes for her. Silks. Linda looks so wonderful in silks. See? These, and these, and these.
Where's Linda, Mr. Carroll?
And this. You should have seen Linda in this. We played that record you're listening to so Linda could walk around to it.
Let's get rid of it, huh? Where's Linda, Mr. Carroll?
Oh, she's in her room changing into something else.
Call her.
Because you want to take her back for murder? It won't work, you know. Linda has no mental responsibility for what she did. And besides that, if she were brought to trial, I'd say I did it. Linda, doesn't she look beautiful, Mr. Clover?
How do you feel, Linda?
I'm happy. What happened to the music?
I turned it off.
But I'm happy. I need music to go with it. Look at these things. Look at them. Uncle Alfred bought them for me.
Yes, I did. Didn't I, Linda?
Ted signed his confession, Linda.
What?
Yes, the district attorney's going to arraign him tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Ted did that?
Isn't that wonderful, Linda? I asked you, isn't that wonderful?
Ted's in jail?
Now we have nothing to worry about, don't you see, Linda?
Yes. Yes, Uncle Alfred.
Linda, don't call me Uncle. I'm not your uncle, Linda. Linda, you're so lovely, lovely. Oh, Linda.
You. Take your hands off me. You old man. You. Take your hands off me.
How dare you talk to me like that?
Get out of here. Get out of my sight.
How dare you? I killed for you. Planned this whole thing for you. The years I waited for you. You.
Old man. Old man.
Leave her alone.
I'll show you. Take her, Mr. Clover. Take her. Me, too.
Alfred, you're crazy.
Listen to me, Mr. Clover. I planned it all. It was I who told her to walk around, to be found in a daze with a knife in her purse. No jury would convict her. I killed my wife, and Linda helped me to do it.
Linda?
All those beautiful things. They'll take them all away. All these things. All these beautiful things.
In the time of autumn, twilight sighs down on Broadway. You walk toward it. Someone smiles and takes your hand, whispers to close your eyes, then bangs your head against a wall. And your scream mixes well with the shriek of the night. It's Broadway, the gaudiest, the most violent, the lonesomest mile in the world. Broadway. My beat.
Broadway's My Beat stars Larry Thor as Detective Danny Clover, with Charles Calvert as Tartaglia. The program was produced and directed by Elliott Lewis, with musical score composed and conducted by Alexander Courage. Included in tonight's cast were Joyce McCluskey, Herb Butterfield, Peggy Weber, Lou Krugman, David Ellis, and Jack Crucian. Jack Smith, Dinah Shore, Margaret Whiting, Bob Crosby, the Andrews Sisters, Lowell Thomas, Beulah, Ed Murrow. Anywhere else, they'd make up an all-star list for a week. But at CBS, the Stars address, you can hear them every evening, Monday through Friday. Dan Coverly speaking. This is CBS, where yours truly, Johnny Dollar, brings adventure Saturday nights on the Columbia Broadcasting System.
The National Broadcasting Company presents The Adventures of Sam Spade, Detective.
Sam Spade Detective Agency.
Hi.
Sam?
Who else?
Did you wind it up, Sam? Is it all over?
If you're talking about the usual happy ending with the villains dead and buried and the lovers joining hands while the camera does a slow fade, it is not all over, sweetheart.
What do you mean, Sam?
The villains in this piece are for real, still doing business at the same old stand from one end of the country to the other.
Oh, Sam, you sound so grim.
Only because I have a grim tale to tell, little one. So warn all within earshot that if they seek bluebirds of happiness, sweetness and light, and love conquers all, to try another detective. Because even now I am on my way with something that might butt into your sleep for the next few days. To wit, my report on the Denny Shane caper.
For NBC, William Spear, radio's outstanding producer-director of mystery and crime drama, brings you the greatest private detective of them all, starring Stephen Dunn in The Adventures of Sam Spade. Effie!
Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. I didn't hear you come in.
Ooh.
Oh, tired, Sam?
Yeah.
You look pale.
I guess maybe I'm a little sick, too.
Now, Sam, I warned you about heavy lunches when you're on a case.
Not that kind of sick, Angel. This kind starts at your shoe tops, runs up your backbone, and kicks around in your head till you're... Where's the book?
Right here, Sam.
Okay.
The date, fill it in. 2.
To John Q. Public. From Samuel Spade, license number 137596. Subject, the Denny Shane caper. Dear John Q. She was sprawled in the corner chair when I got back from lunch. A kid of 16 or so, complete with bobby socks, hair ribbons, and shoulder bag. The kind you see every afternoon in the drugstore near the high school, making jive talk over a soda. But she looked up as I walked in, and the eyes didn't look like jive talk at all. There was trouble in them.
You're Mr. Spade?
Yep.
The detective?
Well, according to some people.
Fine. I need a detective.
You're sure now?
Mm-hmm. Positive.
What would you be doing with a detective?
Your ad in the classified section said you find people.
Well, sometimes. They're not too badly lost, that is. Who do you want to find?
Did you ever hear of Denny Shane?
You don't really want to find Denny Shane, do you?
Why not?
Well, most people want to lose him.
Then you do know him. I'm glad. Here's $20.
Now, wait a minute. Hold it, honey. Don't get anxious.
What's the matter? Don't you want to be paid for this?
Not if I don't do it.
What do you mean?
Let's talk about you. What's your name?
Mary Johnson. Does it make any difference?
Mm-hmm. Mary Johnson. Where do you live, Mary?
Well, I've never been in San Francisco before. I just got in yesterday. Staying with a friend out in the marina. My home's in Denver.
Denver, Colorado.
2028 14th Street.
Okay. Here you are. You want to sign the contract?
Oh, all right. Where do I sign?
On the line here.
Oh.
No. The right name. Sally Joan Michaels.
How did you know that?
Next time you use an alias, leave the identification bracelet home. Huh? Don't tell people you're fresh out of Denver when your coat label says it's fresh out of Ruse Brothers, San Francisco. Now, let's try it again, huh? What about Denny Shane?
Well, I want to find him, that's all.
Well, that's a lot. Why?
I'd rather not say.
Well, in that case, Sally, I recommend another detective. You'll find there's an ad in the classified section just below mine.
You mean you won't do it?
Sally, if I may get pontifical for just a moment, Denny Shane is not the kind of character I would pick out for a kid like you. He has a reputation for booking horses, which is illegal, and welching his bets, which is worse. He is associated at one time or another with almost everyone in the files of the Kefauver Committee. And as for the girls he runs around
Stop
with...
it, will you?
Oh, so that's it.
No, that isn't it. I've never seen Denny Shane in my life. If we do find him, you'll have to point him out to me.
Really?
He's been good to me. You see, all my life he's been good to me.
Mm-hmm. And you've never seen him?
No. Denny Shane is my brother, Mr. Spade. My mother died when I was born. I was adopted, but Denny went to an orphanage, and I guess he sort of ran wild after he got out.
Yeah. What do you mean he's been good to you?
Sent me money on birthdays and Christmases, sometimes in between. He always said if I needed help to tell him, but I never knew where to find him. We need help right now, Mr. Spade. My stepmother has to have an operation, and I know Denny will give me the money if I can find him.
Why did you tell me all those black lies?
I was afraid you'd call my folks. They'd be horrified if they found out.
Oh. Mm-hmm. This is the truth now. Girl Scouts honor.
Yes, Mr. Spade.
Okay, you run home and study your algebra, and I'll look up Shane in court.
No, I've got to talk to Denny myself.
You're sure you want to come along?
Oh, yes.
Okay, but I'm going to have to leave you outside while I talk to his friends. Let's go. I hadn't seen Shane since 3 years ago when he conned a client of mine out of $3,000 on a phony mining stock deal. I knew it was waste motion, but I checked the hotel where he was living then and found he was long gone. Came next in the following order: one gambling joint in South City, one saloon in the Mission, and one very dubious apartment on Turk Street, run by a charming wench wearing wedgies, culottes, and peach brandy. She gave me a peachy smile.
Oh, Denny Shane?
Don't step on your laughs. You seen him lately?
Funny you asking about Denny. I saw him yesterday. First time in 2 years coming out of Augie Dano's.
Oh, who's Augie Dano?
Runs the gym exercise studio, reducing setup on Sutter Street. You know, work a little, lose the middle. Get it?
Yeah, I got it. But anyway, thanks. So we took off for Augie Dano's. We'd been together 2.5 hours so far and exchanged maybe 2.5 sentences. She'd just sit quietly in her corner of the cab with her hands folded on her lap, looking straight ahead. Sally. Hey.
Oh.
What's the matter, honey?
Nothing.
Oh, now, come on. You can tell your Uncle Sammy something's eating you. Now, what is it?
I told you.
You're sure it has nothing to do with Denny and you?
We settled that.
I don't know, did we? You know, I got an ache in my bad knee.
Is that good?
Nope. I only get it when things are going sour on me. Well, here's Augie Dano's. Come on, you can go in, too. This place looks respectable for a change. The gold lettering on the door said Augustine Dano, Masseur, Scientific Reducing. And inside was an expensive-looking reception room with birch paneling, potted palms, and antique leather chairs, into one of which I stored Sally while I made bold to enter a door at the rear marked private.
Oh, now there. Look what you made me do.
I am sorry.
Oh, dear me, you should be. My best perfume all over there.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slam the door, lady. The draft.
This is a private office, sir. There is a button outside clearly marked ring and wait.
That I did not see, and once again, I am so sorry about spilling the perfume.
Oh, my. Toujours, my regret. TV. $12 an ounce.
Well, I regret TV, too. Now, look, how about announcing me to the professor?
Well, now, if you mean Mr. Dano, he's quite busy with another...
Mr. Rudnick, if the envelopes are ready, Oh, who's this?
You've got me.
My name's Spade.
Spade? Spade. The detective?
Yeah.
Detective? Oh, what
just a minute, Miss Rudnick.
Would you have your nerve barging in like that? I thought you were a client.
All right, Miss Rudnick. All right, here.
Well...
4 bits. Now, buy yourself another quart.
Well, I never.
This I can believe.
Well, what do you want, Spade?
I'm looking for Denny Shane. Someone saw him walk out of here yesterday.
Shane?
That's right.
Well, what's the matter? Some trouble or something?
No, his kid sister's trying to look him up.
Oh. That's funny.
What?
Well, that someone saw him coming out of here. I'd never heard of the guy. Of course, we got people in here all the time, salesmen, agents, friends of clients,
But no Shane.
Not that I know of. What's he look like?
Oh, about my height, blue eyes, pale complexion, too thin to be coming here as a customer.
Well, I wish I could help you, pal, but like I say, so many people come in and out of here,
Sure. Thanks anyway. Bye.
Bye.
Any luck?
No, never heard of him. Come on.
Too bad. Where to now?
Oh, there are a couple of more places. After you.
Cab's gone.
Well, I told him not to wait. I thought we might have something to eat across the street.
I'm not hungry, thanks.
Look, you better call your parents.
No, don't. I told him I was spending the night with a girlfriend so they wouldn't worry.
That's another big black lie. Look, I'm tired of playing this way. I want it all.
I told you.
You're eating your heart out over something, and it's not Mama's operation. Now, it's something bigger, and it hurts worse. And don't tell me any different because it's written all over your face.
Please don't ask me any more, please.
Oh, skip it. Where's the cab?
Don't take me home.
That's just where you're going, honey. Well.
What's the matter?
Look, coming up the street.
Is that...
Yeah, Denny Shane.
You're sure?
Of course I'm sure.
I've got to be positive.
I'll prove it to you. Denny?
Huh?
See?
Yes.
Denny, come here a minute.
Oh, Sam Spade, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, you recognize the kid?
No.
She's your little sister.
Sister? What are you talking about? I haven't...
It all happened in less than a second. So hard, so fast, so horrible, it froze me in my tracks. The shoulder bag flew open, there was an automatic in her hand, and then Denny Shane was dead on the pavement, and she was turning toward me, her face a sick gray color, handing me the gun, handle first.
There. It's done now. You can take me to the police.
You are listening to the weekly adventure of radio's most famous detective, Sam Spade. chimes mean good times on NBC. Whether it's comedy, music, or drama you're after, you'll find it on The Big Show this Sunday. The dynamic Tallulah is your hostess, and her guests include Fred Allen, Jimmy Durante, Vivian Blaine, Jane Morgan, and Rudy Valley. You're invited every Sunday to The Big Show. And this Sunday also brings you a 1-hour adaptation of F. Scott Fitzgerald's exciting novel, This Side of Paradise, presented by Theater Guild on the Air and starring Richard Widmark and Nina Foch. And now back to the Denny Shane caper, tonight's adventure with Sam Spade.
I won't try to give you the play-by-play for the hour following the shots on Sutter Street because I was in no shape to remember things in sequence. In less than a minute, we were in the center of a milling crowd. Cars jammed up. Horns began to blow. Then the morgue wagon and a squad of homicide dicks and flashbulbs going off like firecrackers. And Sally standing them all off with a frozen gray expression on her face that never changed. While I stood at her elbow, me, Sam Spade, who'd seen Lord knows how many murders, with rubber in my knees and a feeling in my stomach like I was going to be sick. Finally, the squad car picked us up and headed for Dundee's office.
Mr. Spade,
Yeah?
I've been waiting for you to ask me why I did it.
I thought I'd leave that for the professionals.
It won't do any good to ask me, Mr. Spade. Please tell him that, will you? It'll save all of us a lot of trouble. Everything I told you was a lie. I had to make you take me to him some way because I didn't know what he looked like.
I hope you know what kind of a stew you jumped into, Sally, because from here on it's going to be pretty tough.
I don't care what they do to me. I've had nothing to live for a long time now.
What do you mean?
Sounds stupid, doesn't it? 16 years old and nothing to live for.
Ah, Sally.
Tell him not to ask me any questions. Tell him I'm guilty. Sentence me or do whatever they do. I'll never tell him why. I'll never tell him why.
Give me a cigarette, Sam.
Yeah.
Why did I have to grow up to be a homicide dick?
No dice, Lieutenant?
No dice. It's her old man's gun. Hooked it out of his drawer this morning before she left for school. I still think she's mixed up with Shane somewhere.
Dundee, believe me, that's one thing I can guarantee. She didn't know Shane from Hopalong Cassidy.
Well, I'm only falling back on the standard answer to this kind of a clam bake, Sam.
This is not a standard clam bake.
You're telling me. You know, Sam, it kind of scares you. What the Sam hell's happening to our kids? A 16-year-old girl still in high school walking up to someone on the street?
Shut up, Dundee. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's got me, too. She's resting on the couch in there. Stick around till I get back. I gotta go down and wait for her folks.
Oh, excuse me. I saw the lieutenant go out, and
Come on in, sit down.
I'm a friend of Sally's. Do you think I could talk to her for a minute?
Well, I don't think she feels like talking.
Look, I got to, mister. I got to talk to her.
What's your name?
Eddie Tucker. I go to school with Sally. I've been waiting for 3 hours outside for a chance to talk to her. Can't I, please?
What's it about?
It's kind of personal.
Okay, through the door there.
Oh, thanks.
And leave it open.
Yes, sir.
The minute he went in, I slid along the wall into a corner between the door jamb and a file case. And through the doorway, I could see them both in a mirror on the far wall of the inner office.
Sally.
What are you doing here?
I had to see you, Sally. I heard about it, and I had to see you, that's all.
You're wasting your time, Eddie. It's all over and you know it.
You shouldn't have done it, Sally. You know what I promised you.
I know what you promised me all the other times, too.
This was for keeps, honest.
So are the other times.
All right, look. Look at this, see? Out the window. Watch. Now do you believe me?
Eddie, it's not your fault anymore. I don't blame you, honest. All those promises...
I'll keep this one, Sally. Honest, I will.
No. You're a zombie, Eddie. You know what a zombie is? Someone who moves and walks around, but who's dead inside. Go away. Now. Go away.
He got up slowly and walked past me out the door, rosy-cheeked, 17, with a tired, old man look in his eyes. A few minutes later, the matron came by, and I left her with Sally. The window in Dundee's office opened onto a second-floor roof below, and directly beneath it, I picked up what Eddie had tossed out. A set of car keys in a leather case, plus a third one that looked like it belonged to a school locker with the number 339 on it. And written in ink on the leather inside, like a memo, was Denny Shane, 778 Turk Street, apartment 4.
Hello, kids. Oh, well, it's you again.
Yeah.
Well, hold it, Jack. Aren't you going to wait for an invitation?
You done me wrong this morning, honey.
About Denny?
Yeah. Said you hadn't seen him in 2 years.
I told you about Augie Dano, didn't I?
Anyone told you about Denny Shane?
No great loss. Pax for biscuit. Oh, would you like a drink?
Thank you, no. Now, what about...
I had it coming to him sooner or later. Never made an honest buck in his life.
How did he have it coming to him?
Like he got it, like they all get it.
What was his racket?
Numbers. You know how it works? You buy a number
Yeah. How do you know all this?
Curiosity. Intellectual curiosity. I want to know things. All the time I want to know things. Follow? So one day, when Denny leaves his suit to be cleaned and I find a book in his pocket, I ask the questions.
What book?
His numbers book, stupid.
What's that?
Oh, you know, with the names and numbers of all his customers.
You wouldn't know where it is, would you?
Perhaps.
Oh, yes. How does $5 look?
Bourbon is awful high.
Yeah, you probably drink it straight. 10.
Better. Come on. I think it's in his top drawer. Let me see now. Pies a little. There you are. That little black book. See? All the names, all the numbers.
All the names, all the numbers, and one other feature. It was divided into sections, labeled Galileo, Balboa, Lowell, George Washington, and a couple of more fellows who passed on long before the numbers racket was invented. Under each was a list of names. Eddie Tucker's was on the page headed Thomas Jefferson, and after it was number 339-7th Street. At this point, several bells rang. The odd key in Eddie's case didn't belong to a locker. It went with a box in the main post office on 7th Street.
Hey, now look, fella. It's 11 o'clock
Yeah,
at
my
night.
name's Spade Clerk. Look. See? The license.
I don't care about the license. The rules and regulations of the United States Postal Service...
I know, through rain and sleet and snow and hail. But there's been a murder, you see.
Murder?
Yeah.
Oh, well, in that case, I suppose we
Great. Where's the mail for the boxes?
On the table over there, but it isn't distributed. If you'll wait a shake...
I'll wait a shake. It took more than a shake, but we got to it just before midnight. A scented envelope it was, addressed simply to Eddie Tucker, box 339. And in it was the answer to everything. The tired old man eyes on the kid Eddie, the zombie. And Sally, who figured her life was over at 16 because Eddie was through. But who had sent it to him was something else again. Just a plain white envelope, the kind you get for a nickel a pack in the dime store. I looked at it a little closer, wondering what manner of stationer would deem it fitting to sprinkle perfume on the kind of envelope most people mail their bills in. And finally, a possible explanation took shape in my mind. You don't have to hit Spade on the head with a baseball bat. Any large-sized mallet will do.
Now,
just a minute, Spade. I deserve an explanation.
You'll get it.
for-
You'll get it, Augie.
I'm in bed asleep. What do you get off buzzing my bell this time of night?
Patience.
But look.
You're alone?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, what are you taking your coat off for?
Just relax, Augie. Yeah, there's the coat. Tie. And now the shoulder holster.
Shoulder holster?
There we are.
Wait a minute now. Well, what is all this?
Well, you know the old saw, Augie. Work a little, lose the middle. What I need is exercise.
Great. All right, you come around to the studio sometime. What's the matter with you? Are you crazy?
Yeah, get up. I want to try it with the right hand.
Look, Spade.
They got ground rules over at headquarters now, Augie. No white lights, no rubber hoses, but they don't apply to private dicks. Get up!
Listen, if you're looking for trouble,
The right's even better. Okay, up you go now. Come on! Up against the wall. Now.
Let go of me, Spade.
Let's talk, huh?
Talk?
Yeah, about Denny Shane, about the kids he smeared with his filthy hands. High school kids from Balboa High and Lowell and George Washington. Good kids, straight kids.
I don't know nothing about...
Your outside man, wasn't it? Your roper. Turning up in drugstores and jive joints with those dirty little packets of heroin he passed out as headache powders.
No, I don't know nothing about...
So they got him hooked hard, huh?
Hey,
There was no more, and then they got a mailbox number and a key. Then they raised money any way they could.
I got nothing to do with it. My studio.
Yeah, your studio's a front. Does the dame down there know what's in those envelopes she mails every day, or does she think they're statements? Come on, talk, Donald.
Talk! Talk! Okay. I'll talk.
Which he did, a full hour's worth in Dundee's office, and a harrowing tale it was. I felt like printing up 1 million copies and mailing it out to every father and mother in the country. They'd taken him downstairs when I happened to glance out of Dundee's window, and down on the second floor roof, a point of light was moving back and forth, slowly from one end to the other. Eddie.
Where are they? Where are those keys? I've got to have them.
Here.
Oh, thanks. My car. I couldn't get home in my car, you see.
You don't need to
without
kid
keys.
me, Eddie. I know all about it.
Oh. I can't do anything about myself, Mr. Spade. I'm helpless. What she said. Zombie.
You're not helpless. You can't handle it alone, maybe, but you're not helpless. Other guys have licked it, and you can, too, if you want it bad enough.
I want you.
Good, that's all you need. We'll take care of the rest. Let's go, huh? Like I said, this one doesn't have bluebirds at the end. Not yet, anyway. The bold fact is that Sally Joan Michaels is facing the juvenile version of a murder rap. However, the best criminal lawyer in town has volunteered to defend her, and the state will be represented by the most half-hearted prosecution that ever set foot in the courtroom. Eddie Tucker's entering a sanitarium tomorrow, making him luckier than some of the other kids in that little black book. What about yours, John Q? Period. End of report. Well?
Oh, I don't know what to say, Sam. I feel so awful. I guess I'd better not make any comments at all.
Me too, sweetheart. Let us lose ourselves in our work. Me in this cheap novel you were reading, and you in the merry chatter of that 1906 model Oliver. Scoot.
Three chimes mean good times on NBC. This Sunday, there's fun for you with two delightful families, the Blandings and the Harrises. Mr. and Mrs. Blanding stars Cary Grant and Betsy Drake as the troubled but proud owners of the famous Dream House. And the Phil Harris Alice Faye Show brings you Phil and Alice, plus Brother William, darling child Julius, and the ever-present Frankie Remley.
Amazing.
Oh, not really, Sam. There's nothing amazing.
Don't sell yourself short now.
Well, I'm just a plain garden variety secretary, Sam.
Look at that. Immaculate. Not a mistake.
Oh, Sam.
And in 26 seconds flat, in just the time it took that man to read a short announcement, you type out 5 copies of a 28-page report. In my book, that is amazing.
All right, I admit it, Sam. I'm amazing.
Good, good.
And another thing.
What's that?
I'm hungry.
Oh.
And tonight is sauerbraten night at Schroeder's, and Max Nishi's letting girls in now.
Cherub, as you may have gathered, I didn't collect a fee off this one.
Oh, but Sam, I still have $10 you gave me last week to cover my back salary from 6 weeks before that, so we really...
Schroeder's it is, yes. Let me go home and put on my other shirt.
And I'll get my sauerbraten hat. Good night, Sam.
Good night, sweetheart. She is amazing.
The Adventures of Sam Spade are produced, edited, and directed by William Spear. Sam Spade is played by Stephen Dunn. Lurene Tuttle is Effie. Also in the cast were Kathy Lewis, Paul Freese, Kathleen Freeman, Lou Merrill, Bill Tracy, and Jerry Hausner. Script for tonight's adventure by Harold Swanton. Musical scoring by Lud Gluskin, conducted by Robert Armbruster. Join us again next week, same time, for another adventure with Sam Spade. You can help in the fight to conquer cancer. Strike back at cancer by joining the 1951 Cancer Crusade of the American Cancer Society. Help science help you. Give generously to your local unit by mailing your contribution to Cancer, care of your local post office. Cancer is a major problem, and the fight against it deserves major support. Laugh with the magnificent Montague and Duffy's Tavern each Friday on NBC. Montague and Duffy's Tavern each Friday on NBC. Montague and Duffy's Tavern each Friday on NBC. Montague and Duffy's Tavern each Friday on NBC.